Fun. All right, we were recording.
Just glad you weren't recording all the rest of that.
I would have had to crap out a whole bunch.
All right.
Okay. For DM Inspiration, would anyone like to recap us on last session?
We killed a witch.
Yes, that's.
I was gonna say we killed Grey Nightshade.
Yeah, inspiration.
Finished that blinding assault.
Managed to save Elkhorn from dying.
I credit.
He critted and finally killed the.
Yep. So the giant initiative tree can finally be depopulated.
I
Until
want
next
to
time.
That's going to be a sight.
Yeah.
We don't know that
we don't know that
yet.
it's all depopulated because we're presuming a whole lot here. Because now
There might or may not be some guys in some metal boots coming to fight us.
Well, so the red caps sort of chased the goblins off into the woods, so you're not sure if any of them survived or what's going on. The sounds of the scream sort of faded away into the forest around here. So whether or not you guys care about saving the community of Gabos or not is up to you. But
yeah, I may or may not have eaten it on the
I think we're still in assessing situation mode before we can decide who we have the strength to save anymore.
Yeah, and
we gotta definitely quit.
I'm gonna say find out other stuff's here. Maybe we can find out some information from here about her sister.
Yeah.
And anything about her.
Is that a fancy way of saying let's loot the place?
Yes,
Yeah.
we're gonna loot the place. We are
absolutely.
we are looting the shit out of this
Yes.
place.
Absolutely, you would
Absolutely
say.
correct.
If it ain't bolted down, we're taking it.
Gotta loot.
I mean, the place isn't going to loot itself. Well, maybe the mimics could.
Right, exactly.
I was like, in a place like this, who knows? It could loot itself. We don't know.
Yeah, definite possibility.
So before we go do that, we got to make sure all targets are neutralized or something we can deal with.
Right.
And just check. Don't assume. All right. Make sure, and remember, this is a witch, so anything can be booby trapped or whatever. So still maintaining.
So the fighter opens everything.
So the fighter has a shield, bashes everything.
Well, you guys find a mop and you use it to collect what's left of Elkhorn. No, he's still alive.
Yeah.
Oh,
Barely.
I cured wounds on him right before we ended last session.
Yes, his spleen is still inside.
Yes.
Most the important parts of it anyway.
Well, his inside's kind of pulled back in as he still continues to bleed out slowly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
That's
leaking.
not even pleasant to listen to.
Oh, by the way, I have a new shirt courtesy of my friend CR at work.
Don't worry, I have a plan. Now, the correct die roll on there should be a warning. See
Give
that?
you a Adgar shirt. I have
You
a
know
plan.
that my little black bug.
But a
with my
plan
bones
nonetheless.
in it. Kill Stewart.
Okay. Don't stop me.
Don't worry, I have a plan. And
So-
it has now gone to shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, no plan survives the first punch.
Contact with the enemy.
Something like that. Contact with the end.
Yeah.
All
No
right.
plan survives contact with the D&D party.
Good. Well, I tell Elkhorn and say, you don't have some stories to tell.
He says, I wish I could find the rest of my company. I have the feeling they might be holed up in the Palace of Heart's Desires.
I think you need a Palace of Heart's Desires.
That's where the
That's
last,
where the bullywog or whatever it is,
our
the
last
thing
witch.
flying around in the sky is at, right?
This is called a Jabberwock.
Jabberwock.
There we go.
Oh,
Hey.
that too, yes.
I thought of something for that Jabberwock just today. If we encounter that thing anywhere, I don't know if this will work. I have no clue. Seriously, plain knowledge, no clue. Okay. Look for a mirror or something we can carry with us. Because I've heard tell of some things that can gaze at you, that their own reflection might. Right? I don't know if that's true or not.
All right, we can give that a try. Was that Stuart or was that Mike?
Sure.
All right.
A little bit of both.
Okay.
Because I don't honestly know anymore.
Sounds brilliant.
Yeah.
It might work, it might not.
No, seriously.
But-
Still crazy. It's just
As
a
long as it makes for a good story, that's the most important thing.
All right, so we're in this room right here. I think I'm in this room right here.
Yeah, I'm right. Actually, my character is right beside Elkhorn.
Yep.
All right. Hey guys, we haven't looked in this room over here yet. Anybody want to come over here and open
Kick
this
in the
door
door?
with me?
Yeah, Zerical.
Let's
What
get
is
together.
The door.
Let me turn the pages back several sheets to chapter thither.
Chapter thither.
Chapter thither.
Okay, so how many hit points?
Oh wait, I can log in on what's fine.
Oops, sorry.
I don't think 3 is the appropriate number of monitors. I think I need more monitors.
Absolutely. You can always use more monitors.
You just need another
Hey,
row of
I
3
got
above.
2. You can have.
I mean, I've got
You
an
want-
extra monitor sitting in the back of my desk. But the problem is, I need a bigger table. This table's too narrow.
I got one of those thingies that does the 3 arms.
Yeah.
And they got 2 ViewSonic 28 inches.
Maybe the TV needs to be over there. You need to be here, and then we can sit around the perimeter.
Seriously, anybody wants a 1080 or 1080p ViewSonic monitor that's really awesome, let me know. I've got 2.
Why did
I mean,
at the office, the Charlotte office, they have a TV, but it's like at the end of the table, standing up. Everybody faces.
Then nobody
where are we? I don't know.
Well, everyone will be looking
Okay,
at
so
your
it's-
screens.
I'll be so sad.
Yeah.
How you got it set up there is probably the most visibility both
Yeah.
ways.
Yeah, because I'm trying. That's why I got these little like touchscreen monitors, just so I can. Like,
Oh, is
make-
that what they are?
Yeah, these are touchscreens. This one is not. This one's just a regular old 4K monitor, but these are both touchscreens.
Yeah, it's
Wait, so how many hit points did I have? Because I don't think
No.
this is right.
Oh, I maxed out. I reset everyone's hit points.
Oh,
on-
I saw that you
on
did
the-
that.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I had lost like 4 or 5, but
All right, so let's get the loot and what's in that room. Did you get your page there?
I don't even know.
you automatically get max hit points when you
Level up?
Level up.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously we did.
No,
By the
you
way,
don't.
just not just. Oh, I've been a stickler about that. I make people rest it up, but that's just me. So
Let's see.
No,
So
I think your
we will before
maximum goes up.
in doing this, let's still keep our ears open.
Mm-hmm.
Stuart, you come with me. Open this
So-
door, please.
you guys
Oh,
take a
no,
look
no.
inside that room. There's
Stuart's going first.
there's several barrels on the south end of the room, along with 2 crates in the eastern corner.
Oh,
So the barrels look like they are provisions. One of them says pickles without an apostrophe in it.
Oh
so
no,
not
it's full
possessive.
of little green goblins.
Yeah, it's just full of goblins.
So one is labeled pickles.
And goblins with a barrel.
Gosh, what are the other 2?
Great for your complexion.
Pickles, flour, sugar, and
I mean, we almost had the makings of fried pickles, just
we
saying.
wanted to make a
Okay,
birthday.
bone meal.
yes.
Okay, well,
All right, no. So,
there ain't much you can make for human's sake for bone meal, but I'll just being a cook, I should be able to poke around and replenish my supplies, I think.
all
Yes,
right.
you may do so. The 2 crates on the eastern corner of it, they contain what looks like a bunch of like blackened baking sheets, some banged up pots and pans, some crooked like spatulas that look like they got bent because somebody was like trying to pick up some of this like either too heavy or too freaking stuck on to get out. So it's a bunch of beat up looking kitchen utensils and
That
whatnot.
reminds me, we need to go to see about that fire elemental and see if he's still there or needs to be released or whatever.
Yeah, see if he's friendly or.
Oh, in the oven. Full, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll check them. So, it doesn't seem like other than things that you can cook with. All right.
Is
anybody
anyone
else?
going to tell Pickles about the barrel of pickles?
Pickles, you got some pickles.
Pickles, do you like pickles?
Oh,
You don't like pickles?
It was kind of ironic.
It is.
Is your sound kind of messed up?
No, it's a baby.
No.
no, I said it's pickle, not pickles.
No.
Oh,
Well,
her
now I-
name is Pickle.
Yeah.
Singular.
Yes.
Well, pickle, we have some pickles.
Cool. Let's bring them.
Pick a peck of pickles.
How many
Shut up.
Hey, don't
pickles
waste-
pack
let me tell you.
Pickles.
No,
Yeah.
all pickles is going to make you do.
Pickle walked out of the room.
No, they'll just make you thirsty. They don't have any they're not nutritious at all.
But they're so tasty and crunchy.
They're tasty, crunchy, and make you thirsty. That's what they're for.
I mean, this
Really
is
good grams.
You know, I've been in a lot of D&D groups, and this is probably one of the least thirsty D&D groups I think I've been in.
I don't know. It's been getting a
Reno
little
tries to make
thirsty
up for it.
lately.
I'm trying to, but
Yeah.
But he's not nearly as thirsty as someone else I know. No.
you?
No, Razier.
Oh, is it?
Oh my gosh.
Was he really?
And Dasha, to be fair.
Speaking
God.
of
I
which,
mean, Dasha was, but like I don't remember Razier being.
Oh, he
that
was
way.
just inept.
I think,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I think he's just more oblivious than, yeah.
Alcoholic.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll volunteer for
Oh.
it later.
That's
I don't know.
not, that's
Did he
not
even catch
character
up on
knowledge.
that? I don't
That's
even
just.
caught up on that.
All right.
All
So all we got basically is a basic larder. Right?
Yeah, basic larder. The next one up closer to the kitchen on this side, that's the one that had I think that's the one that had Elkhorn's armor and other adventuring supplies in it.
Elkhorn's not dead, so we can't
Yep.
take his armor.
No,
What's in the long one? Yeah.
the long one, that's the one that ghoul girl was in.
Right. But
Yeah.
she's dead now.
Yeah.
She is dead.
That again.
So this one also looks like it's got pantry provisions in it. Varying levels of freshness. So there's eggs of all sorts of different colors in here to where it looks like maize, because the eggs are all so many different colors.
Right.
There's cheese wheels in here, some of which are kind of moldy, but you can probably trim that off. There's slabs of jerky that have been preserved in salt.
Maybe we should look for the witches.
My backpack has got about 5-10 pounds heavier.
Yeah, so this place. I mean, not everything in here is not everything in here looks super fresh, but most of it's been heavily preserved in either vinegar or salt or whatnot. So should be potable.
So I want to go take
Get you
one
some
of
trail
his
rations,
swords
though.
cleaned off and cut some mold off of a wheel of cheese and pack up some cheese.
So
Beef jerky.
you're going to eat an entire wheel of cheese that the constipation may fill you back up full of hit points again.
Yeah, they ain't what you use.
Yes.
Wait.
said,
Don't do
He's
that.
some cheese. I didn't
He's going
say I'm
Skyrim
eating it
on
now.
us. He's going
Yes.
Skyrim on
Hey,
us.
your cook is
No.
only taking about this much.
Yeah, I didn't
No,
say
I'm
it.
trying to ask a question
Just
because I
thinking.
don't
I
remember
said I was
something.
cutting a couple wedges off of a
What were you,
wheel.
Aaron? What were you saying?
Is my brain like crossing streams, or do we have a bag of holding?
No, we do not.
We do not.
Wait,
have a
yes,
bag
we
of-
do. We do because I got
Oh.
it. It was my gift.
Oh, from Nib.
Yeah,
Holy
from
shit! I forgot about that.
Oh,
So
Good memory.
I was literally about to say, put all the foodstuffs in the bag of holding.
well,
Holy shit!
on.
I completely forgot we had
That's
that.
So,
good.
I'm gonna cut the mold off of a couple of blocks of cheese and cut it up and some beef jerky. And we'll put it in the bag of holding for later keeping.
I'm gonna keep some
Yeah,
supplies.
things don't
in my-
spoil in
my
a bag
kit,
of holding
but,
either,
yeah,
do they?
No.
Just
Guys, we can make grilled cheese.
It's mislaid.
Ooh, we need to find some bread. Well, we got flour in the
Right,
other room,
so-
so we can make bread.
What? So
Yeah.
we raided
Yeah.
the larder.
Let's find the witch's bedroom.
He can
or
tell us how much
lair
cheese or-
whatever.
Yeah.
Turkey we got out of it later.
Okay.
No, that's probably where the good stuff.
Dude, we're still just on the ground floor.
You are still just on the ground floor. Remember, this gigantic tree that's fallen over outside has 3 smaller gigantic trees growing up from it.
Right.
Semi-gigantic. So
Oh, we're gonna be
They're,
going
they're
there.
merely huge as opposed to.
where's the stairs?
Well,
In the
each
middle.
tree has its own set of stairs.
Well, we'll go into the room at the end of the hall towards the kitchen. Back
So
that
we're
way.
here. This one.
Yeah, we're going
Yeah,
into this
okay.
one here.
Okay,
So-
we'll go there.
When you go into that room, that's the one that's got all these paintings
Mhm.
of different witches, as well as a painting that shows you
It's a building.
Sibylla. So you recognize two of the paintings in here. One looks like Babylon of Lightstraw.
One's gray nightshade and one is
One's
the
Gray Nightshade. Another one is another creepy-looking witch whose body almost looks like it's a a theater stage because it's like all spindly and creepy, but the midsection looks like it's a puppet theater for her midsection. Another one is just like an impossibly old looking crone, which I think one of you identified as Baba Yaga.
Okay.
And then the last one was that really pretty buxom blonde lady, Sibilna.
Okay.
Going. Okay.
Sibilna.
So all really ugly hags,
Except for Sibilna.
except for Isabella.
Yeah. So,
Like,
did you guys want to
is
search around in
Sibylla
this?
the most evil one?
Yeah,
No, she's my patron. Oh, she's my
He's
patron.
your patient.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
She's the one that we're trying to rescue.
Yeah.
she's
Aha.
the one that the hags have imprisoned and taken over her realm.
All right. So, who's the next hag on the hit list?
El,
Endlin
Endlin.
Moongrave or something like that.
Is that the one with the stage?
Yeah.
Most
yes,
people
and that's the
strange.
one that also has my sense of direction.
Yeah, marionettes don't want to be that. Right.
Yeah.
So, anything in here other than these big paintings?
I searched to see if there's things behind
Is
the
that-
portraits
is that
or search the
stairs?
room.
All right. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, dexterity.
Oh no,
You find a trap?
Apparently.
18.
the trap found him.
You prick your finger in one of the brambles ringing this room, and you go, and draws a little drop of blood. And as you guys look around, you see the images on all the paintings in here shift. One of the portraits now resembles Zalric. Another one you recognize as your mother, your father, and then the others look like either siblings or possibly cousins of yours.
Are we seeing this?
Mm-hmm. All of you see the same thing. Bunch of hot goth looking like elf people.
Okay.
I've got elves.
Hot
Hello,
goth elves.
got a hold of your bloodline.
Yeah, so apparently it seems like this.
Are you feeling okay?
I think so.
Oh, wait a second. So everybody up here is like
Yeah.
related?
Blood
To me.
relative to him.
Huh.
When I pricked my finger, it seems like it drew.
I wonder
my family
if
tree.
that means the other pictures were all relatives.
Well, we know the hags were sisters,
Yeah, we know the extra sisters.
but Zavilna was up there as well.
Yes.
Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I want to
Curious.
say this for future
That
reference.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Yes. Does anyone else want to go searching around the room?
Hey, Stuart, prick your finger on this. See what happens.
It'd be interesting because Stuart's an orphan.
Ooh, but you would see who your parents actually are, possibly.
But
We're gonna page this.
You might find out who your parents and family
Okay,
is.
tack into reaction goes to description,
I won't do
info, description.
Ooh.
All right, we got a volunteer.
Pickle looks around too.
Pickle wants to
Wait.
prick your finger.
wait. I think I have my ears like just delayed hearing. It looked like Stuart was gonna try and do something, so I will back off.
Okay.
An orphan and apprenticed to a blacksmith, conscripted in the army at a young age, devoted to perfecting tactics for defense of others.
Mhm.
So yeah, so he's an orphan. So maybe we'll come back to that.
Would you
Gonna
prick your
poke
finger?
the
Or...
thing.
It's up to you.
All right.
So
he's going
you
for it.
prick your finger on it, and to your surprise, the people that appear in the portraits, even though you know that you're not blood related to them, they're some of the people that have been closest to you in your life, like the people that you grew up considering to be your family from the orphanage or even your time in the army.
So it's more family magical than it is quite
So it's not
blood.
necessarily.
You know.
So
Interesting.
these aren't actually any blood relation to you?
No,
Oh,
not that I know of.
interesting.
Well, maybe they are, and you just don't know it.
My family.
I'm gonna do a thing.
All right.
Mm.
All right, Pickle's go next.
Poke.
All right,
Oh, what am I
Pickle, Pickle pricks her little green finger. Oh no, I think we just broke Mike somehow.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Pickle.
Pickle,
Pickle
pickle,
prick
pickle.
Pinky.
Pickle
Prick,
pricked her pinky
Yeah.
Wow.
On a portrait.
The portrait.
Sorry.
So, on the portrait, you see appear, you see appear your, shit, what the fuck's his name? No, not you. No, not him. Goddamn
Our
Robert De
foster.
Niro. looking-
Yeah, foster father.
What the hell's his name?
No, our foster
Aaron.
father.
What's his name?
What's your dad, Papa's name?
I was just gonna let you figure it
She
out.
doesn't remember either.
She doesn't.
Oh,
Hey, I
my
wouldn't
God.
hear it.
Roll a history check.
Oh my god. Let's see.
No, it's
A
hold
fancy
on.
elfie guys.
It's Raul Capone.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
So you see Raul Capone appear, along with a couple other goblins, but one of the goblins, well, actually two of the goblins, you recognize. One of the goblins is Emil, and the other goblin is Melon.
Why is Melon there? I barely know her.
Oh,
And Emil.
yeah.
Well, it pulled up all my
And you don't
relatives.
yeah, you don't recognize the others though.
Oh, they are. But that's my papa. But I don't know why they're there. I barely know
You're
them.
just gonna let the bunny do this. We ain't got that much time.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. I think this might still somehow be relatives of yours.
What?
They might have some explaining to do when we meet up with them again.
Yeah. But then
Mhm.
again, I kind of sort of got lost, and so maybe that's not their fault. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they left me. Maybe they left me. Rude.
Hey, there's stairs.
Maybe Melon.
There are stairs.
Oh yeah, stairs. Let's go.
Is anyone else bleeding themselves out on these brambles?
No, do we all feel okay after this?
Some of you are scratching your head and might be developing headaches trying to contemplate what it is you're seeing, but yes, you guys feel fine otherwise.
Okay.
Yeah, let's head to the stairs.
Don't let the rabbit touch.
Are Pip and Valena
Question.
doing anything in here?
Do
or
we go
not?
up the stairs now, or come back, or do we go to the kitchen and our elemental?
Maybe not in here. I haven't really seen anything that interesting yet.
I want to find
No,
the witches.
okay.
I'm
Okay.
just teasing you, bunny. It's all.
All right, let's go upstairs then.
I want to find the
This
witches.
seems to be.
Glenn is
Wait.
like pulling the carpet off of her and kind of like inspecting it, looking it over with a sort of like a concerned look at it. Twists it around and then back.
She's looking at the carpet.
Yeah, the one that was wrangling her. The
The
flying
enchanted
Oh,
carpet,
that
the
one.
clamp.
Oh, yeah. So, it looks like the enchantment on the carpet has faded. You're not detecting anything special about it anymore. Although you do notice it almost seems like it's starting to unravel at one of the corners.
It's about a 10,000 thread count Egyptian rug.
Yeah.
Persian.
Persian. Oh,
Persian rug,
sorry.
yeah.
Yes, Persian.
Yeah, so it seems like it's starting
It's
to
not
unravel a little bit, but it's no longer showing any signs of life, and it's fallen away from you and just kind of flopped down on the stairs.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah, it's definitely a trip. It's definitely a trip hazard at this point. The OSHA guy from TikTok would be very disapproving.
Valena's going to fold it up and place it neatly on the side of the stairs, out of walking range for anyone. And then she's gonna turn back and address the little. I think that's the little drought child that was on the stairs.
Yes, no. So the little drow boy, Null, he looks excited. He says the rug's dead. What happened to Pincushion? That creepy doll.
Well,
She looks down at where that creepy doll is.
So it had gone down the stairs and kind of around the corner, and it collapsed in the middle of the room. You don't actually have line of sight to it from where you are, but it's not putting enchantments on any of your friends down there again.
I suppose it's, everything is back to normal. Are you alright?
Says, I'm fine. We're all good here. How are you?
Absolutely.
Boring
Get
conversation.
out of my brain, sir.
Melena, we got company.
Downstairs, you hear the unicorn go. Oh my word! I got something caught in my throat. That's dreadful.
Oh golly.
I just thought you were gargling.
We were just watching face.
Yeah, Lena's gonna make her way down the steps.
All right. Helena makes her way down the steps. You see down there that creepy doll that had sauntered out of the room and was doing the evil eye on everyone. It's now just kind of lying on its side, and it looks like its porcelain head has developed a crack from where it keeled over and hit its head on the floor.
Crush its skull.
Stuff needs to be a bonfire.
I was gonna say crush its skull.
Burn
Just go
the
ahead
thing down.
and finish it off. But no.
All this stuff needs to be.
And you also see a very bloody-looking unicorn down there.
He needs to be stepped up.
Lena is gonna call up to the little drow kid and say, "Go back with the others. We'll handle it from here, and we'll let you know when everything is safe. All right?"
Do whatever Will tells you to.
All right. So the drow boy turns around and says, "Everybody run!" And upstairs you just hear like kids screaming and like running all over the place and like things slamming and then it all goes quiet again. And you're not entirely sure what they got up to, but maybe they're hiding in wardrobes, maybe they're hiding under beds. You don't really know.
It'd make us a voice like that. I'm gonna get a preacher.
Not a bad idea.
Well, I guess no noise is good enough noise.
No noise is good noise?
She's not a mother, so she doesn't know that no noise is actually deeply
Not
troubling, but
Apparently she was also an only child.
yes. She's going to approach the unicorn slowly, of course, and sort of how she would approach sort of like an injured deer or any other animal of the forest. She would hold her palms up and just kind of crouch a bit, just to show like she's not a threat.
He says, "Oh, my good Eladrin, I don't suppose that you'd have any healing enchantments or possibly sugar cubes or anything, would you?"
Seeing that he does not seem too deterred by her approach, she'll say, yes, I can heal you.
That would be most gracious of you.
Who are you exactly?
He says, my name is Eladon. From what I understand from your compatriots who helped to liberate me earlier from the polymorph that Scabbard had placed upon me, I believe you met my mate earlier at the lake, Lamorna.
Ah, yes, of course. And she's going to reach out and is going to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
All right, you boop him on the snoot. Go ahead and roll, what is that, 2d8 plus something?
Ooh, 13.
13, not bad. Oh. He says, that's ever so much better.
I'll try to help him up if he's down.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I'll also help him up if he's down.
He wasn't actually down, but he was looking kind of wobbly. And, a weeble wobble isn't good for somebody who was, up until a few minutes ago, a rocking horse. So, you don't want an unsteady rocking horse.
Well, she'll help to steady him a little bit, and she'll inquire.
Of hands who actually had weevils.
Did you happen to see
Really?
my friend by any chance?
Wow.
He says, perhaps we should go outside. This place is starting to feel a little bit cramped. So he's gonna make his way back outside, carefully stepping over like bloody remains of witches and whatnot. He says, "Oh, looks dreadful." And when he gets into the family tree room, he pauses and looks around a moment. And he says, "Oh, which of you is related to Melon?"
Possibly me.
What, the goblin? Oh, that makes too much sense. Huh. Well, tell your mother I said hello. It's been a long time. We have to catch up.
Hold on, you're making assumptions.
Oh, yes, I am. And he bows his head and kind of like nods to you and just saunters back outside.
Well.
Wow, what a turn of events.
Well, me schmuck.
How do you tell a unicorn he just made an ass out of himself?
I mean, you could go up to him and tell him yourself if you wanted to.
I was in the whole assumed thing.
Yeah.
I'm a dad.
I guess I'll follow after him and just kind of see everyone and just have like with a big grin and a look of relief, I'll run up and say, "Oh, you're all right."
Yeah. So there's a very bloody looking dwarf whose armor looks like it's gotten like clawed to hell by like iron nails, and he's just kind of like sitting on the ground up against one of the walls. Like it says, "Inside parts, go back in. Inside parts, go back in."
Did we not heal him already?
He's got like
Six
six
hit points.
He's looking pretty rough. He
He
says,
disembowel.
when Valena comes in the hall, she's currently in her like I think summer phase.
Yeah.
So she's like all super like blonde and whatnot. He looks up and says, "Oh, it must be worse than I thought if the angels are coming for me." "Well, I'm all yours, lass. Do what you will."
I shove this door to the side. And I'm just gonna go walk into Valena and say, "Oh, thank goodness you're okay."
He says,
I'm perfectly fine, Argo.
I heard a scream outside, and I feared the worst, but then I saw you upstairs, and I said to myself, "Oh, thank goodness Valena's okay."
"Oh."
You know me better than that. I can take care of myself.
I'm sure you can.
I was so worried about you all.
It's natural to worry, isn't it?
Well, I suppose so. I was worried as well.
When we get done looting the place, I'm sure we can find him around.
Does anyone need any healing? Well, besides, looks down at the dwarf. Does he look any rough since he was shoved aside by Finn?
He's just kind of like lying on his side, like.
I don't think he had enough energy to resist.
Kind of like gurgling.
Yeah.
Fine.
No, I'm sure if it was just a straight fight, he would have resisted it. But yeah.
Yeah.
Before we
everyone
go
here? Is
upstairs,
everyone
I think
alright?
we need to search the witch's
How's
body.
everyone
Yeah, we
doing?
forgot to do that, so we want to make sure we do that before we move on.
Didn't she melt her?
So the witch, when the witch got killed, her head kind of fell off of her body, and when it hit the floor, it kind of sort of cracked open, and a big old nasty looking roach crawled out.
Oh yeah.
And it whispered something to you guys immediately before Boot came down and crushed it to death.
Yeah, it was Easter's weakness.
Yeah, it was saying that Endelin moon graves can only be killed during an eclipse.
Oh my
Real or
god, so
imagined.
cute.
Feel or imagined.
Yeah.
Right.
So there is no body of the witch.
So we got a fake eclipse.
Well, there is a body in there still, but it's all like withered. Like she was wearing like kind of like an old granny looking outfit with a lace bonnet and whatnot on. But when you like poke at the body, it's like feels like there's almost nothing inside of
What I
it.
call rotten wood.
Yeah.
So they're new variables.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And when and in fact, as you're poking at it, you can see like little bugs scurrying away,
Well,
like
that's,
almost like when you're poking like rotten logs.
well, that is gross. Let us continue from
So
this
he hears-
thing.
And Zelric sees Valena and goes, "My word, Valena, it's so good to see you're okay. I was worried about you."
Yeah, she looks like she's probably doing better than most of the rest of you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, Benito's looks fine. He didn't get his hands too dirty. He was too busy missing.
And hiding.
She,
You said you healed us all, didn't you?
Well, I did on D&D Beyond just because I
Not
was
in
like,
game though.
Oh,
He
okay.
just
Oh, okay.
lazied it up
Gotcha.
there. So
as Zoller comes out, she's bending down and casts Cure Wounds on the dwarf for 11 points. She looks back at Zolric, sort of scans him over to make sure there's like no injuries or anything, and gives him a bright smile.
yeah, Zolric looks like he's fine. You're not entirely sure if he even like did any fighting or not.
Yeah. I heard you scream outside. I knew things were getting pretty bad, but it's
He's got a little prick on one of his fingers.
I actually was able to find some help. I managed to get to the upper floor, and well, there was a very exuberant helper up there. Speaking of which, there are a bunch of children as well. I was hoping maybe we could help them out. They seem frightened a bit.
yes. I hope. Hopefully they're safe now. I think most of the things quit working when we killed the witch, Zabona.
So it would seem. So you would like to think.
As far as we know, we're trying to explore and see if we can find any information that would help us.
Are any of the children still here?
They were upstairs. I told there was a little drow child. I told him to stay upstairs with the rest of the children, but
They
I
may
think
be
he
able
had them
to.
hide somewhere.
They may be able to inform us if there's any traps that we need to be aware of.
Well, at the very least, there weren't any traps upstairs that I saw.
None that you saw, no.
it's clean to me.
Oh, and if you do happen to run into them, we were in a play.
What?
Okay.
A play?
This is all. This is all a play for the children.
I had to keep them upstairs somehow.
I mean, you can tell them the truth now, and also they're not gonna buy it. Like, speaking as someone who, is kind of on the young side.
You're just saying that because you're like 5 years old.
Hey, I'm
Shall
12.
we continue upstairs then?
Well, wait a second. Do we want to clear out the kitchen? Well, the only thing left in the kitchen was the cat with the fire element on the stove.
Yeah, we'll take a look at that before
we'll
we
take a
leave.
look at that.
Yeah, you want to go do that next?
Before we go upstairs.
Okay, we can do that before we go upstairs.
All right, you guys head back.
I just don't
into
like
the
to
kitchen.
have fire below me when I'm climbing a tree.
Yeah.
But we're
So-
letting him out of the oven, so we could also burn the tree down.
Yeah, so there is a large clay oven right in the middle of the room. The shelves are still laden with fungi, jars of pickled grubs, animal skulls, and moldy cookbooks. There's still those sickly sweet vapors emerging from the cauldron that rests atop the oven. The little human girl who is shackled in here, Mishka, she when you guys come through the door, she's like holding a potato. She's like holding an unpeeled potato in her hand, like getting ready to like huck it at the door. And when she sees it's you guys, she's like, you're back.
Oh, not yet. Easy.
She says, did you kill the witch?
Yeah, Granny Nightshade dead.
Yeah, she's dead.
I thought we got this. Go.
I thought she was with Elkhorn. Elkhorn freed her, and they
Oh,
both
did
left at
Oh,
the
that's
same
right.
time.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
And then she was
Oh.
hiding to the side.
We'll say that she ran back into the kitchen because
Okay.
she was scared.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she knew where
Things
throwable
were.
objects were.
All right. Yeah. Granny Nightshade is dead. She is a splattering mess on the floor at the moment.
Maybe
He has ceased to exist.
Maybe we should toss her in the oven just to make sure. I don't want her coming back again.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Not much ever left to toss in the oven, but have at it.
Hey, I'm all for it. Somebody get a broom. We push her over.
Yeah.
Our
We'll go
oven
grab her and
can't
throw
be
her body
that
in the
great.
You guys managed to find like one of those big pizza paddles, and you just sort of like sweep her up onto that, and then just like shove the whole damn nasty thing into the oven, and it burns up, and you hear this kind of like, it almost sounds like hissing and popping like popcorn kernels, and you realize that's all the rest of the like bugs and stuff in her. Like,
Oh, she's Oogie Boogie.
yeah.
The little girl, I'm going to ask her, is there anything dangerous, any traps or anything like that in this room we need to be aware of?
Well, I mean, she didn't really let me go too many places, but there's like the hole in the floor where Elkhorn was being kept. I guess that's technically a trapdoor, but it's safe from this side. And then like you don't want to get too close to the cauldron or like put too much weight on it because it could tip over. One of my friends got burned up by it once, and he like kind of just poofed.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
He vanished in purple smoke, and I don't know what happened, but Scabatha seemed very angry about that, and she was muttering something about a palace.
Oh, I wonder if we got transported
like
to the palace.
And like heart desires or something. I didn't really understand, but yeah, be
Oh, that's
careful.
nice.
What was his name?
Mickey.
Mickey. Okay.
That
Oh,
was me.
Mickey, you're so fun. Maybe.
So,
Well, just in case we find him in the palace.
is there
Yeah.
a fire? There's a fire elemental in the oven, right?
You are correct.
And
Is there a way to like open the oven or?
Well,
Well-
does the fire elemental is he be released?
maybe we'll have,
You asked.
we'll have a little chat with him.
Yeah.
You want to have a little chat with him and see if it's okay to let him out?
I
or-
don't speak it infernal
I don't
or
speak
anything.
infernal
I think I
or
speak
anything
infernal.
myself.
I think I speak infernal.
Someone needs to, I think.
Hey, you can speak hot and cold. Say, hey, buddy. It's
I'm
off
pretty
the
sure I have that. Where is this?
The languages are bottom left down there.
So
No, that's it.
So you don't see nothing comes to mind as being an
Yeah,
obvious way
okay.
to free the fire
Yours printed out
elemental.
differently than what my sheet's laid out.
Nice
If
little-
anyone would like to make an Arcana check,
Anybody got any
Anything that looks like any fancy knob or symbols or
Well, I
anything
want to
like
ask
that?
the little girl if there's any valuables in here.
I got a +1. If I roll a 20, I'll be all right.
You said
I rolled a 20.
Oh,
I rolled no shit. Look right there.
Yep.
there you go.
So you've heard tell of people like
Should be. Oh, right there.
trapping like elementals inside of like airships and other things, and like various magic items before. And while you didn't fully understand how it was done, you do recall that if you physically broke whatever it was that was containing them, that they should be able to get out just like anything else would.
Right? So, well,
You can talk to it.
Okay,
You
so
talk to it?
I can. Yeah. So
hey, so just tell them, just don't burn our eyebrows off when we let them out of here.
do that. Fire elemental. I'm going to speak to him in infernal. I'm thinking he speaks infernal.
And, you see its like burning yellow eyes fix on you as you're talking to it.
Hey, if we open this door and let you go out of there, what are you going to do?
You get the feeling that he intends to fly away.
All right. Hey, if we've let you out, you promise not to burn this place down on top of us?
Or maybe we ask him back, so when we're all done with it, you can have your way with it.
Wait.
Well, the kids might want to have it.
Oh, the kids might want to have it. That's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
might be their playhouse now. Yeah.
Mishka
actually,
let him be
Mishka
free.
says, like, how are we going to cook any food if we don't have the oven?
There's other ways to make fire without having to trap a fire infernal, and I think my friends won't let them go. I don't care.
You
They will
learn
win.
to start a fire.
We can teach you how to make fire.
Yeah,
You know how to make fire?
I think you got good too.
Huh. I didn't know you could do that. I thought it was all magic.
Nah.
Wow. Can you teach us that magic?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Cool.
So we'll let
Go,
Stuart
hot. It's fire.
crack the stove open if we want to.
He
said he's just going to fly away.
Can I do an insight check and see if I think he's being...
Yes, go ahead and give an insight check.
What do I have for insight?
I mean, if you want to go burn anybody down, there's still one more hag.
Jack.
That's in a different subdomain.
Flat 10.
So, it seems like it's being frank.
I tell you what.
No.
Sure, what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah. I don't keep my shield up just because it's hot and climb the controls.
And I'm going to back the F up.
Yeah.
All right, so how are you destroying the oven to release the elemental?
What kind of oven is it?
It's
Metal oven, brick oven?
It's a ceramic.
Ceramic
Also,
oven?
you actually have to bash the oven apart to get it out?
Oh,
So ceramic, it'll just crack.
All right.
Look a good.
well, I'm going to use my shield. I'm not going to hurt my sword doing that. In fact, I'll use my cast iron skillet.
Okay. Keep in mind, that bubbling cauldron is on top of the oven.
Oh.
So there's like a
Ooh,
giant.
let's get rid of this bubbling cauldron ever so gently first.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Okay. We
So-
all kind of help him and take the cauldron.
All right, you guys find it has handles on it, but you end up like finding some like leather or whatnot, so you can actually safely grip
Yeah.
the handles without like
Burning.
burning your hands off. And then
Right.
let me get a pair of, because it takes at least 2 people to move this thing.
You
So
guys
let me
have
get
at it.
let me get a pair of strength checks.
Not me.
I'm 18 strength, so.
Okay.
And Pickle is strong, but also very short.
I'll help. I'm not
I
terrible.
got a
with-
+4.
I got a 17 plus 3. I got a
8
20.
plus 4 is 12.
And what'd you get?
I got a 20.
Okay.
A dirty 20.
Okay. And what's Stuart get?
12.
Well, all right. So the 2 of you working together, and I would say Stuart will have an advantage on this because of the fact that he is a cook.
The first one.
12.
Yeah. So, you guys don't have too much difficulty. You do spill a decent amount out of it as you're moving it
Just
down,
don't
but
touch it.
you don't scald anyone. But it does form like a sticky, gooey mess on the floor that begins to harden after it splashes down. And it looks like she was boiling like taffy or candy, or she looked like she was making candy. Or
eat that
something.
candy.
Yeah, I'd say don't step in it and
Cakes
probably
and
don't eat
butter or
it.
something.
Don't eat it.
Don't eat
Yes,
it.
it's kind of like sweet, but also like kind of sour smelling at the same time.
Yeah, I'll leave that be.
Alright, let's leave that be.
And there's like little bits of stuff in it too.
Oh, it looks like maybe that
Fresh
goblin
bits.
candy you ate.
Yeah.
Has it got the bugs in it like the goblin candy you ate?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
eat
supposed to
candy,
be
he
it.
just ate bugs.
I ain't having none of this.
Yeah.
Alright, so once you got that clear of it, basically commence to using the cast iron. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go get one of the old cast iron things out of the larder so I don't mess up my good pan.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll just get a heavy cast iron out of there and just beat the crap out of the stove.
All right. So there, you guys raise an unholy racket as you start beating this stove apart. It takes about 10, 15 minutes
Yeah.
of you just like wailing on the damn thing.
I
Before
mean,
you
I could help you. Just
Where you
saying.
finally like beat it up enough that it like a big crack ends up forming on it, and then like you pull back just in time as a huge gout of flame just goes, kind of like turning a stove up to like 11.
Oh, wow.
And the gout of flame, however, is actually this elemental, and you see it like emerge up, and it towers over, and it's just like, ah, ha, 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 yes! And then it just like almost looks like it's swatting down, just like woo! And it just like dives, out through the wall, leaving a burning hole in the side of the wall, and then it just like vanishes outside. And when you look outside, you can see like burning footsteps, getting each step getting larger and larger until it just like leaps and takes off into the air. You just see this receding flame going off into the sky before it disappears into the mist.
If there's any like water or
Like
liquid
put
stuff
water
around,
on it.
we'll throw it over the tree that he.
Well, I hope that
doesn't
doesn't
fire.
come back to burn us in the ass.
That'll be fine.
we put the tree out.
Blame
so
he may return the favor at some point.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So you have liberated the fire elemental.
Use is what we call a life jet. All right.
So yeah, now we'll go back into the family room and go upstairs. I think.
All right. Let's see if there's anything else in here that would be of
Yeah.
interest to you.
I'll look and see if I noticed anything in the room.
Yeah, never leave something
Oh,
unsafe.
well, there's the
behind.
room behind it. What was the room?
Is there something behind past the kitchen?
Yeah, there is. There's a door at the end of it, and another room.
Yes, you guys have not yet been into that room.
Which
Okay.
one? We'll just keep going. We'll go
Whoa,
that way.
whoa. Gear up.
Yep.
Okay.
New territory.
So you head into the very last room.
Cautiously.
And completely not flat-footed. Yes. Let's drag the party star in there.
I was dragging Zilric up that way.
I had to
so
see what was going on.
All right.
we'll go
Cider
over
first.
past the kitchen.
A staircase runs along the wall of this circular room and climbs to an upper level. Tucked behind curtains of moss and ivy are numerous bookshelves bearing ancient tomes. Then built into one of the bookcases is a tall oval mirror in a wooden frame. Flickering candlelight emanates from the eye sockets of a human skull resting on an open roll-top desk.
Zilric's interested and checks out the desk.
Check it out.
Okay.
Hang on a second. Can we sit out here? I'm seeing his.
He's gonna move up. I moved my screen up over here. It's
Yeah,
what's
so you guys are in
Thank you.
here right
Yeah.
now. The room closest to Landon.
Yeah, but you're on here. It's not scrolled up. We can't see it on the main
On the
screen
TV.
on the TV.
There you
Yeah,
go.
there it is.
All the damn rooms look the same from this angle.
Yeah, they did. All right.
So so Zarek went over.
So
to the
this has
desk.
got a desk and a flight of stairs up.
Are you
Yep,
going to
yes.
check out the? What are you checking out?
I'm checking out the desk that he was describing and taking a look at that skull.
Yeah, I'd like to look at the skull
Yeah,
too. Can I give either Zolric advantage or him give me advantage or whatever?
Okay. Let's see. Go ahead and give me some perception checks, guys.
Not me.
I'm just watching their back.
Perception.
Everybody?
Well, those of you who are searching this room
I
anyhow.
got 19.
Oh, never mind.
My
I
guy.
got 22.
22.
Nice. Okay. So you guys are inspecting the desk, and it looks like it contains quills, ink, the human skull, which has been fashioned into a lantern.
I want that skull.
It's got several rolled up wanted posters bearing Will's face on them. And all of them say wanted, Will of the Feywild. It says, find this Fibberty Gibbet and deliver him to me alive and unharmed, and I shall make you as strong as an octopus.
That didn't work out very well for her.
Strong as an octopus.
Yeah.
Anybody want that? Anybody want that skull? Lantern?
I mean, you can hold on to it. We can put it in the bag of holding or something and see if it's of use. Do we notice anything about the
Burn
skull?
up everything in the bag.
Yeah, can I check to see if this thing is cursed? Like, can I do an Arcana check or something? This is a
Yeah,
very
you're
odd
trusting it.
trinket.
Yes.
Yeah, do any of you have detect magic or anything like that?
Oh yes, I got detect magic. I'm pretty sure I added that. Like 90% sure I added
I got a +6 to detect creepy.
that. Detect creepy.
Yeah.
I am 90% sure I added detect magic.
Oh wait, no, it's +7 now.
Thought I did.
Somebody did.
No, I guess not. Damn it! Thought I put that on here.
Is it an option? Do you have unlimited spells?
There was an option, but I thought I added it, but it doesn't look like I did.
I'm sure you did.
Do we have a straight up wizard in this? We don't have a straight up
You
wizard.
do not.
No.
No.
We got. I think. Do we have a bard? Wait. No, I don't think we have a bard either.
No bar.
So
We've got a druid.
does anyone know how to detect if anything is magical or cursed or?
I mean, can I search my ancient lore and see if there's maybe some runes or something inscribed on this thing?
Yeah, you can do that. Give me an Arcana check, I suppose.
Okay.
Absent that,
Can I assist him? And... I don't know. Oh, never mind. You got a 21.
God damn.
21.
Yeah.
All right, so you take a gander at it. The runes that are inscribed upon it, it doesn't. It's creepy, but it doesn't look like it's necessarily cursed. As best you can tell, it's simply a regular skull that's got continuous flame or whatever the fuck it's called. Position cast
That's
inside
pretty
of
cool. What kind of runes are they?
That's
it. They look like they're infernal.
I'll take a look.
It says, "Pox upon ye, arrogant knight, for thinking that you could best me in my own domain."
I'm going to tell them what that said. I don't know what that means.
I think.
I don't want no pox. Leave it alone.
Well, it's got continuous
I
flame.
think she.
It seems fine. From my estimation, it seems okay if you would wish to possess it.
Benevolent to us.
Yeah, I think
It's a very
I think it's
fancy
pretty
lantern.
cool. I'll put it in my inventory.
All right, you now have the skull of a defeated knight. Continual flames burning inside his eye sockets.
Well, does anybody else want it? Well, I've got dark vision.
Wait, his
don't
name
have
is
dark
Bob.
I got a thing.
Okay.
His name was Robert.
His name
I'm going to ask,
We'll
is
call him
anybody that
Bob.
doesn't have dark vision want it before I take it?
I
What?
think you're good.
I was asking if anybody that doesn't have dark vision wants it.
Oh yes,
before I
you take the creepy skull. That's fine.
Yeah.
Who doesn't have dark vision other than Stuart?
Me.
Yeah, I've got a monocle or something.
Pip doesn't have
Give
dark
it to
vision,
Pip.
but he can.
Moonlight monocle.
Pip,
Yeah.
do you need it?
I'll be fine.
I guess.
Oh, that's not a monocle. That's got a picture of it here. While wearing these dark lenses, you have dark vision out to a range of 60 feet.
Oh, there
Looks
you
like
go.
a pair of owl glasses.
And guess we'll just search the bookshelves and stuff in here too.
Oh, it's equipped.
Uh-oh. Somebody's typing an awful lot. I don't know
No,
if that's good
throw
or
it in my
bad.
backpack. So you going to keep taking a look at and see if there's anything else in that?
Yeah, the bookshelves around
Yeah.
the room and stuff.
Well, you didn't finish with the desk, I don't
Oh,
think.
no.
All right,
Okay, if we
so among the junk in the roll top desk
Okay.
are the following items. You find a varnished human eyeball inside the lower half of a small hourglass that hangs like a pendant from a necklace made of woven hair.
Gross.
Do we know anything of this?
I'm sure it's
Um, Let me take a look here at the party matrix and see if anyone might have a clue as to what this is all about.
I don't see that we have time to hang around.
An hourglass with an eyeball
I don't see that we have time
that's
to hang
hanging
around.
from
You gotta
woven
go?
hair.
I don't know. I'm making a plan.
Oh.
It's an hourglass with an eyeball hanging from.
Inside of it, right?
Mhm.
Inside the hourglass is an eyeball, and it's
Oh,
hanging
wow.
from
Human
strands
hair.
of hair.
Yeah.
Like a pendant. Like
Yeah.
a
Is there
necklace.
anything
Yeah,
that doesn't look
something,
totally
yeah.
creepy around here?
Let's see. There's a black feathered quill with a bone tip. That looks rather nice. There's a tiny clockwork toad.
Well,
There you
cute.
go.
That
guess
was
it-
cute.
I guess we can just take everything and put it in the bag of holding.
Well, he's trying to see if anyone would know about the hourglass.
All
thing,
right.
I think.
So, if any of you would like to give me an Arcana check about the necklace.
Like, where did this come from?
Not
I've
me.
got +5.
Mine's
I
a
got
negative
a
one.
you
Don't
got
have
plus
me.
5. Go ahead. I've
Okay.
got a +3 on my Arcana. I didn't know
I
that.
Yep, got an 11. I got a 14.
Let me give it a try.
You may as well try.
See if you.
I didn't realize I had a +3 on that.
I got a +1. I got to roll like a 20 to do anything on that.
It looks like a bear.
You get like a 20.
Yeah, none of you are really sure what this thing is, and none of you guys detect magic, correct?
No.
Correct.
Now, can I like take a short rest and swap that out, or do I have to wait till?
Well, you guys could take identify something via a short rest if you wish.
Do we just want to take everything in here and see if everybody takes something?
Yeah, we can just hold on to everything and then identify it while we're resting.
Okay, yeah.
As long as it doesn't melt our hand off. Okay.
As long as it doesn't do that.
Okay.
Like the cauldron of molten candy with bugs in
Yeah,
it.
so I just pick it up by the strand and just drop it in a little hip pouch.
Right. So you drop it in your hip pouch.
Okay,
Right.
so
Yeah.
put that
So
on
it's
your
not
sheet.
in the same vessel as this flaming skull.
No, you don't put that on your sheet so you don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I bet her bedroom's upstairs from here.
Well, there's more stuff. There's more goodies.
Pickle, were you taking the little toad?
I mean, it looks really super duper cute, so yes.
All right, you have the toad.
And then there's the
What, are
pen.
you doing anything with the toad?
You gonna lick the toad?
Like, does it have like
I'm
a
gonna
wind
lick
up
the
thingy
toad.
like Granny Nightshade did, or
Wind it up.
Just clockwork.
you know?
Wind it up.
We
See what
can
happens.
figure out what it does later.
All right,
Because what if it like goes boom?
when you pick up the toad and are inspecting it, you notice that when you pick it up, its back legs start going chicka 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 chicka.
Kind of like a real toad when you pick it up.
Yeah, so
Oh,
its back legs start
Kicking.
kicking.
Oh, okay. I got a good idea what this thing is.
I
Yeah.
pet it.
You pet it and nothing happens.
It's a bathtub toy.
Yes, that's toy.
All
I'm
right.
gonna
we
put it
still
in
have
my
the-
bag.
There's still one more thing. The pin or whatever it was, plume or whatever. you
Yes,
said.
there's a very fancy black feathered quill with a bone tip to it. It looks like it's still got ink. Looks like it's got red ink.
Oh, red ink.
Right. Yeah, that
Why
might be.
does it keep?
Yeah, I'll have a look at this.
Can I try to do a check of some sort again, or we're done with that? I don't know.
I thought we were doing a short rest to like look at all this
Yeah, you
stuff.
can do a short rest to identify stuff later.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll put it in. Can we put it in the bag of holding?
Reconnoiter.
Yeah, although it is rather delicate, so you want to put it.
Okay, then I'll hold on to it. So black tip. No. All right.
You'll put
Whoops,
that feather
darn
in
it.
the cap.
Why did you do that to me?
What have you done?
All right. Manage inventory.
Unmanaged.
So it was what
Next
was it
was
again?
hourglass / eyeball.
Black.
Add it to
Oh, it
It
is.
was a black feathered quill.
bone tip.
Yes. Puke encrusted, glittery, rusted, lucky horseshoe.
Twisted, lucky,
other
half
weird-
digested,
add to my inventory?
sparkling horseshoe, or something like
All
that.
right.
If I
Added that to my inventory.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
anything else in here?
So there's a number of other things in here. There's a bunch of books on the bookcases.
We'll put the desk in the bag of holding too.
I don't think the
No.
desk actually
Yeah.
Yeah, the desk won't actually fit unless it was dismantled.
Is it like the Resolute desk in National Treasure where it's got like secret compartments and stuff?
You guys
I
did not.
tell you,
You
what
guys
I have
did
to
not
tell you.
discover any secret
Oh.
compartments when you were reconnoitering. So you notice that the shelves contain books of what appears to be various Feywild lore, all of which is written in Elvish.
Oh, I know Elvish.
And the books all, so they've all got books of Feywild lore, and each one has a withered frog's body stitched into its spine.
Let's go.
Ugh.
I cast comprehend languages.
I'm like, I can read that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, but I'm gonna look at everything, not just the
Alright.
English
Yeah,
stuff. I want to see if I
I'm
can
gonna-
find something about the.
I'm gonna flip through, see anything.
all right, so the first book is All Things Sticky, Slippery, and Sweet. The next one is Phantasma Demento's Codicil of Conundrums. Goblin Efo Hugul Sla.
I can speak Goblin.
Yes, you can.
So can I.
Wait. So I have comprehend languages casted.
I know.
So-
Yeah. So
Okay, so I still can't understand it. It looks like gibberish.
It looks like it's written back. It looks like the title of this one's written backwards.
Oh,
there's a mirror over there holding the mirror.
Yeah, when you hold it up to the mirror to read it the correct way, it says, "Last laugh of the Nibbled."
last laugh of it.
Nibbled. Which Pickle realizes is like, hey, that's goblin spelled backwards.
Yep.
Last laugh.
Also, it just looks like it says goblin for the last word. I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Let's see. The next book is Pity He's an Elf. Then there's The Queen's Gowns, Tales from the Gloaming Court, 3 Rules to Rule By, and Twilight Tides.
Rule number 1, first kill the caster. Okay.
If I were to look over these books over a short rest, how many of them do you think I could scan through?
You could probably scan through. I'd say you could probably just get a sense of what they're about. Probably most of them in the span of an hour, if you wanted to. Reading them, of course, would take longer.
Yeah. All right.
Do we want to go ahead and take a short rest and try to identify the things that we have, etc.? No?
No.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Or do we want to? Well, there's the upstairs. We could check that out, and then maybe.
Yeah, we can keep looking. Oh, there's a mirror in here. Anything interesting about the mirror?
Let me take a look here. So,
if upstairs isn't too dirty, we can just rest up there.
I can press a digitation in it if it is dirty.
He had a mirror of Erised, like from Harry Potter.
What's that one? do?
Yeah.
He actually had it hanging in our house when we saw this.
Aww.
He was heavy. You got it from Pottery Barn?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that thing is heavy.
I didn't read Harry Potter, so what's that one? do?
so how
Mirror.
are you guys examining the mirror?
Carefully. I'll just
Don't
walk
touch
up to it and sort of scan it, see if I notice anything.
So, you don't actually have any means of detecting magic, so that's just looking at it. It looks like it's a very nice construction. It almost looks like, as you're approaching it, it almost looks like it's looking out into a pool of water. Like, the slightest bump from it, and it almost looks like there's ripples of water spreading across your reflection.
I'm gonna look around for a sticker or anything like that.
That's a good question.
I'll look around, see if there's a sticker or anything I can pick up.
Yeah, oh, you got that quill.
I don't want to use that.
Okay.
So I want to pick up something long and we'll just gently tap the surface to see what happens.
You when you tap the surface of it, you see the ripples spreading out from wherever you tap it.
But it does feel hard when I tap it?
Yes.
Solid? Okay. Huh, interesting. So I'm going to say, magic mirror, are you there?
There's no response.
Nope, nothing. You want to try?
It's right there. Of course it's there. It's not going to
Say what?
It's a silly.
You're not gonna run in there, are you?
Yeah.
No, don't
Any
step to the
writing
mirror.
on the mirror anywhere?
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the bravest of them all?
Me.
It offers no reply.
Okay. Yeah.
Why are you talking to a heckin' mirror?
A. It's a
The,
witch. It's a mirror with ripples.
It does not seem to have any writing on it.
No, the fighter recommended it, so I gave it a try.
Never know.
Hmm.
All right.
All right.
Y'all are crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Do we want to put it in the bag of holding?
Too much time.
It's a big mirror. It's too big.
It's like a full-length mirror. Like it would. I mean, if this is a doorway, you could step through it.
No.
Well, maybe we can.
I
ask
would
some
like.
kids if they know what it is.
Did anyone
Hey,
touch
maybe
it?
we can get one of the
No.
kids to
Why-
volunteer.
No, I'm
I'd
I'd like to light a candle, and I'd like to try to push the lit end into the mirror.
Well, he's going to disappear.
All right. So you find some candles in the room. There's some on the.
I have some on me.
Oh, okay. So you light one, and you try to push the end that's lit into it, and it just sort of mushes into the front of the mirror with the like sort of pond ripples spreading out from the initial contact.
Just don't stick your hand in it.
And now there's melted wax like slowly oozing down the surface of the mirror until it cools enough to stick in place.
There's no writing on the frame or anything.
No, you don't see any writing on it. It does look familiar though. It looks like a lot like the one that you remember seeing in Bavlorna's wading pool back from her place. Like it looks almost identical.
So it's maybe for communication. Okay, so back in that town that we started in, Benita's mom contacted him through a mirror, I believe.
No.
I think there was like a hand glass.
Okay.
There was a mirror in her room.
I was thinking about.
Yeah, I think it was a hand glass though. I don't think it was like a big ass mirror like this.
Okay.
Just touch it, Finito.
I'm not touching it. You touch it.
I've heard of entire adventure parties destroyed by things like that.
All right. So we don't know what this is. Maybe we can ask one of the kids at some other time.
Maybe next time somebody will roll up a freaking wizard.
Yeah, please, that's a good idea. We could just hire
I
one.
mean, I would have, but I already played one, and you wanted me to play a goblin barbarian, so that's
There's
your
only
fault.
like it.
There's
There's
been like
nothing wrong with it.
15 dozen other people in this campaign so far.
I should have
Okay.
detect magic.
All right, we go upstairs. If
Now we're done
there's nothing else to
inspecting
see
this
here.
room.
All right. You don't really see anything else. There's tons of books down here.
But nah.
Let's take
All right.
a look upstairs.
Say what?
Let's take a look upstairs.
Oh, okay. So you go up the stairs,
Up,
Cautiously letting the.
completely not flat-footed.
Totally wearing completely unflat-footed.
A rib cage.
Almost everything about this bedroom is orderly, from the bed with the patchwork quilt to the ornamental pigs arranged in a neat row on the dresser. Such tidiness is at odds, however, with the decaying dollhouse sitting on the bedside table. This 3-foot-tall edifice has seen better days and is now besmirched by peeling paint, mold, and rot. Behind the dollhouse, by the window, moths flutter inside a large bell jar. Facing one another along the outer wall are a pair of doors. Next to the door closest to the staircase is a wooden rocking cradle with a neatly folded blanket in it.
I check out the rocker, the cradle.
Huh. I wonder if that's the dollhouse that Granny Nightshade slept
It
in.
appears to be.
There's a cradle. How sad. I already think I know the story. I wonder if that's what.
Are you going to check out the cradle?
Yeah.
I'm just reading up on what's in here.
Yeah.
A lot of stat blocks.
A lot of stab blocks. Great.
I cautiously approach the cradle and
You,
peer inside.
Benito,
What, me?
feel like a pulsing sensation in the side of your head. Like
That's not
it's
good.
almost like you suddenly got like a migraine headache as you enter this room. It's like a pulsing pain, and it's like whoa, what the hell's going on?
Guys, I
If I
don't
see him,
feel so good.
I pause for a
Why don't you have
minute.
a sit down, Master Benito?
And there, it almost feels like something from the dollhouse's attic is like calling your name.
I think I might need to step out of the room. There's something up with that dollhouse over there that's giving me
What about it?
a headache. It's giving me a terrible headache emanating from that dollhouse over there. I think I might need to step out of the room while you guys take a look at us. But be careful. Have Have the fighter look at it first.
So, okay. Well, with him saying that, we're gonna just, I guess,
Fine.
I'm interested in what would be in the
I'll throw a
dollhouse that
table
would
at
be
him.
bothering him.
Okay. So you inspect the dollhouse. Give me an investigation check.
The minute anything goes weird with that dollhouse, okay, I grab the nearest thing I can and smash the crap out of it.
Is anyone helping with investigation or anything?
I'm
Or
watching your back to see if you get fried.
I'll help. I'll help. Sure.
Okay.
I'm watching to see if he dies.
So does that? I don't know. Do I get advantage with that?
Seriously, I got.
I've
this
got a
thing.
+5, John.
Oh, that's right, you do, yeah.
So I got a +5 too. So, but
Okay, yeah, you go ahead. Give me advantage.
So one of you can roll with advantage, or each of you can
I
roll.
rolled it. I got 18.
18. So it looks like the top of the dollhouse is actually hinged, so it can open up almost like a chest.
Okay. So I
Ratio.
carefully just open up the top of the dollhouse.
Give me a strength check.
Ooh.
Strength. Oh, check. Not. So that's just roll my strength, not
Mhm.
a saving throw.
Yes.
Oh. No. That was not rolling anything. There we go. 16.
It does not budge.
Is there a lock on it?
None that you can find.
Can anyone help me open this?
You need some strength.
Oh,
mate?
Yes. I need some
Yeah,
strength. Can we,
What's
I
the
just
magic word?
just screwed it up.
so Pickle's gonna try to help me open it.
If he says the magic word.
Please.
Please,
Okay,
Miss
fine,
Twilight
I'll try.
Monarch.
Miss Pickle.
All right, go ahead and give me a strength check.
Where am my strengths?
can't use strength
Well, my strength is +4, so
Go with
hopefully this
sword?
goes well.
Shield.
Oh, she's got a big hammer.
She does have a big hammer.
Yeah.
I rolled a 14 +4 is 18.
All right, you get up there, crack your knuckles, and start and kind of try and dig your nails in as you try and pull this. And she's almost turning from green to purple as she's exerting herself trying to pry open the lid to this dollhouse. The dollhouse itself is like moving around and shaking as she's doing this, but it does not budge.
Huh.
All right. I'm gonna yell up. How's it going up there?
No, we're not gonna.
Would you like to know?
I reach into my pack and I pull out a crowbar and I say, "Do you want to maybe try with this?"
Oh,
You
sure.
do.
Yeah, you can roll with advantage if you want to use the crowbar.
Go for it.
Go for it, Pickle.
Good girl, go.
Well, the first one would have been an 8. The second
Well,
one,
you're using the crowbar, so I think you
Hey,
get to try
can we
again.
both get on that, Chris? At a big
so
crowbar?
19.
A 19. All right, so you with a yeah, Stuart, if you want to roll as well.
Oh, back it up. Oh no, Stuart's getting a new die.
Okay. So Pickle, you put all of your weight on this crowbar, and it's not budging. You like bounce on top of it. You're jumping up and down on this fucking crowbar,
Oh,
and
I know. Fucking
the crowbar actually bends some.
Can I feel anything out there?
And
Yeah,
at last, when you're jumping on top, the whole thing fucking falls over onto the side, spilling you onto the ground, and the dollhouse is falling right at you. Give me a dexterity save to roll out of the way.
Oh, the natural rolls.
no.
I grab her by the hand and
I got intercept.
6.
6. So the table that it's resting on collapses from
Wait,
the efforts, and the dollhouse falls on top of you, and it's
Hold on.
not
I get advantage
okay.
against it says against effects that I can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. Does that count?
Sure.
No, I genuinely don't know.
Yeah, that's fine.
If she's gonna get hurt, I can use my shield to help.
Okay, that's better. That would be 15.
All right, so the table collapses. The table collapses beneath your onslaught. The dollhouse, like you fall, and the dollhouse is like careening towards you, and you just go eep, and just like do a Sonic the Hedgehog roll out of the way, and it falls to the floor, and you hear a bunch of stuff inside of it rattle around, but the dollhouse appears to be unmarred, and in fact, it looks like it actually splintered some of the floorboards up here.
Can I open
Has
the
anybody tried like
dollhouse?
knocking on it?
So, yeah, you are able to open the front door of the dollhouse, and you can like fit your hand in there. But what's interesting is, and I don't know if Elena would be familiar with this. I don't think Pickle would be, but you know how like most dollhouses are like open on like one side so you can actually play with them.
Right.
This thing is like an actual house. It's like completely enclosed. It doesn't have an open. It's not open on one side like a regular dollhouse.
Alright.
Well, and some of them they're closed, but they open in half, or they the front of it comes open.
Yeah, this does not. Like the roof is designed where it looks like it should be able to open up, but it seems like something is preventing it from opening up.
Alright,
So when I stick my hand inside or whatever, do I notice anything about?
You can feel some stairs that lead up to a second story. You can feel what feels like furniture in there, but it's all like doll sized.
Okay, I didn't know if it would it would
I'm gonna
allow
try
me
to-
to enter it.
It says I can hear this. I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna come up there and see what happens. I'm gonna walk up the stairs.
Only we had enlarged.
I thought you had a headache.
I knock on the little front door. I just rap on it.
So you knock on it. There's no answer from the hand.
All right, I'm gonna walk up there and
Let
see.
me
if
check
I-
something.
Okay.
That thing just occurred to me. Let me see.
Little pig, let me in.
Little pig, let me in. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down.
Good shot.
Well, we could always look around and see if there's in the little side rooms.
Okay,
if there's a key.
I would like everyone to give me a history check.
Oh, jeez.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Where is that?
No, I
Where's that
can't.
nice dice? I think there's a nice one.
I don't know
No,
anything.
I don't recall anything.
That is
Pip and I did about the same. I got a 7. He got an 8.
2.
Oh, there it is.
Oh wait, can I? No, it's
Ooh, wait.
history.
I got a 17.
Plus.
I don't think I got plus anything. Oh, I
think
do
you
have
do.
a 20. I got a 20. Wait, is this right? I don't think I had.
Because you're intelligent.
There was
you got high intelligence.
You were missing a bonus proficiency,
Yeah.
so I just decided that.
Wait.
Oh.
If I'm making a history check, I can expend one superiority die and add one superiority die to the ability check.
You know,
Whoa.
So I can use a D8 to add to my check.
All right, go for it.
And he got a 20 already.
I got a dirty 20, so do you
I
want?
rolled a 1.
Oh.
Never mind.
Oh, go with
I'll remember
mine.
that next time.
All right, so
Yeah.
Benito, you seem to recall that when you guys were in the sitting room back at Bab Lorna's place where you first encountered her while she was having a conversation with Charm, when you guys ended up looting her place, you seem to recall having looted a few potions from the bottom shelf of her cabinet that were all labeled in Elvish. One labeled Grow, one labeled Vanish, and one labeled Shrink.
Did
There you go.
I pick any of those up?
Hey, this ain't
Well,
a
some-
dollhouse. This is a real house.
Yeah, it
This
is.
is small.
All right, so I'm gonna. I'll tell that to everybody else. And I'm
I've
gonna
actually
come.
got the potions in my bag.
You got posted, so I'm gonna come up there. As I get close to the dollhouse, what's happening?
You start getting that kind of throbbing sensation in your head again, but you almost feel like it almost feels like something is missing and wanting to like force its way back in your head again.
Okay.
All
right.
Stuart, I've remembered now. I've got some potions we got from.
Yeah,
Well, you go-
he's the one that remembered it, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask for the potions.
Okay.
I would have this.
Well,
so
you remind us and lay
Yeah.
the potions.
tactics. If he's going to take a shrink potion, he better have a grow potion.
Yeah, I'm gonna take all of them. So we got a banish, we've got a grow, and we've got a shrink.
Right, but I'm going to say if there's enough of one, I don't think any one person should go in the house by themselves.
There's one of each.
I'll go
Maybe
with
one
you.
dose for each. Is that one dose, or can multiple people?
No, it's
Use
got to be
the
one person.
No, it's a magic potion. You have to drink the whole thing.
All right,
So I give you the shrink and grow potions.
and you. Well, I don't know. I think I might take the banish.
He needs
too.
the other one in case he goes there and finds something.
I
that
might
needs
need
to
the
be
banish.
I have that's it. Potion grow, potion invisible, potion shrink. That's what I've got.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody else has got the banish. We're gonna assume somebody's got the
Who's got
banish.
the banish?
Well, I don't. Did you have it in your inventory?
You said banish,
So
right?
while you guys are looking around here, from the top of the stairs, you see the little girl's head poke up, and she says, "What are you guys doing?"
I'm thinking
Kinda
about going into
figure
that
something out.
dollhouse.
Is that the little girl from down in the kitchen?
Yeah. She says, "Did you try the password?"
What's the password?
Rumpelclump.
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 When you say Rumpelclump, the roof of the dollhouse opens up.
All right.
Oh,
Can we set it back up real quick?
yeah. Can we just stand it back up?
Yeah, you stand it back up.
All right.
Remember I said about these things killing all parties?
So now we'll take a look inside. Oh, but how's my head doing?
So you kind of got like a migraine aura coming as you're looking around through the top of your aura. But there's like one thing in there. It almost looks like you don't think the aura is like a migraine. It's like a bright light that's coming from something inside the dollhouse, but only you can see it.
Mm.
And when you look in there, you're kind of having to feel around for it, but your fingers end up closing around something, and you pull it out, and it looks like a wine cork that's glowing brightly in your hands.
Okay.
And when you pick it up, there's suddenly a blinding burst of light that only you can see. But when it clears, the throbbing sensation in your skull is gone. Your vision is clear again, and you're like, whoa! And you feel like you've regained your sense of discretion.
Oh, I'm going.
They pulled a cork out of a bottle, figuratively and literally, or
I think
are we all just watching him go nuts over here,
Yeah.
or what?
I think I've regained what I've lost.
All right, so
Yeah,
you are now proficient in insight checks,
Oh,
because you've regained what you've lost.
proficient in
Ah,
insight check.
okay.
Sweet. All right. Oh,
So that gives him an extra bonus from his.
okay.
I mean, you
Nice.
still don't have a great wisdom, but at least you've got now a +3 in your insight, because you're now proficient in it.
Sweet.
Add that to your sheet.
Yes.
How far do you gain skills?
Huh? In 5th edition, you really don't gain them unless you take a feat or something to gain them.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not like 3.5 where you can just like
But,
spend points.
Spend time
but his
training.
character just gained an extra proficiency
Because
based
he
off
has
of
regained that's something that was taken from him.
And now he's got his discretion back. Let's see if it does him any good.
Yeah.
Probably not. It wasn't that much to begin with, but something's better than nothing. Let's see, what else is in the dollhouse? So, also inside of the dollhouse, now that your vision is cleared, you also find an embroidered pair of velvet slippers that when you remove from it, they turn from like little baby shoes up into like regular sized slippers. You find a false eye made of solid gold, and there's a cracked hand mirror with a gaudy, bejeweled handle and frame to it.
I'll hold on to the slippers.
Yeah,
So
go
we
ahead
can
and
identify them later.
I'm updating my character sheet. Can y'all, everybody add
Can we
that?
manage without you?
I'll add those to my inventory so I can but we can identify them when we rest.
Okay, that sounds good.
It's the slippers of what?
There's a pair of velvet slippers.
Velvet slippers.
Mm-hmm.
How do I add it? figure it out.
So go on to. I can do it for you.
All right, thank you.
We'll go to your sheet, and then we will click on Insight, Customize, Skill Proficiency Level, Proficient, and Source Notes.
Ah, I see.
Recovered. Lost things.
Sweet.
All right.
And what was the other item other than the other?
So let me mark that on here
Okay.
too. All right, cool. So we got that noted on there. So there's the velvet slippers, a false eye that looks like it's made out of solid gold, and a cracked hand mirror with a gaudy bejeweled handle and frame.
All right. And hand mirror with cracked frame.
Mm-hmm.
The glass is cracked.
The glass is cracked, yes.
Oh, okay.
Does anybody have a mend? No, we don't have wizard.
Nope.
No.
Hand mirror cracked.
We had a wizard for a while, but they were only here for 2 sessions, I think.
Yeah, when I was leveling up, I was trying to decide between that one and what did I wind up taking?
Okay. Let's see.
So I added that to the inventory. So I've got.
So that's what you see up here. There is that jar of moths that was next to the dollhouse, but it fell to the ground and came open, and all the moths have escaped. And the DM is now flailing about Noodle Arm. So the moths have escaped. There's also that rocking cradle.
Yeah.
In the room. I think it was Pip the one who was investigating the cradle.
I was.
Zarek.
Zarek was.
Oh, Zarek was.
Yeah.
Okay, so the cradle is painted with images of green dragons. It also contains a folded, threadbare blanket.
Cautious with that blanket.
What?
Be cautious with the blanket, but it might be.
Well, I think this was the blanket, the cradle for
baby dragon.
the baby dragon that she raised. That we.
I was wondering why I'm so hot here. It's the exhaust from my PC blowing in my face. I'm like, oh my God.
I believe he splattered that particular baby dragon.
So, I don't see anything.
Yeah.
I examined the blanket.
Oh no! Wait. Oh, okay.
What?
For a second, I thought I'd forgotten to start recording, but I did. Just recording.
Okay.
Forgot how hard I did.
All right.
My mug is just in front of the task bar, so I couldn't see the word.
Killer spell. That's what I got.
Look around for any other little rooms or doors or shelves.
These are bookcases over here too, Michael.
Let me see
dressers.
here.
Huh? That's those bookcases or dressers. So.
Let me see what those are.
There.
Do you want to continue to keep the potion of grow and shrink? I still have it in my inventory.
I'll leave it in your inventory,
Okay,
yeah.
hand it back.
Yeah.
I'll keep it.
Actually, one of those is a dresser. Like the one over here is a dresser, and that has the that's the one with the row of ornamental pigs on top of it.
3 little.
What do the ornamental pigs look? Are they like Fabergé or porcelain or?
Yeah, they look like they're little porcelain piggies with rosy cheeks and like little curly Q tails.
So 4-time porcelain.
Pork time porcelain.
4-time porcelain.
Porcelain.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry.
No,
You're fine. It was cute.
It is
That's
very
fair
good.
game. That is definitely fair game.
People admire the pigs for a second.
The pigs allow themselves to be admired.
Excellent.
And their cheeks get rosier.
They remind me of a piggy bank that I used to have as a kid.
Same.
I have one of those too, except it's metal.
I knock on the closet door.
That's really hard to break.
I just knock on it.
You knock on it, it offers no reply. There's no reply at all. Is anybody listening?
I don't know.
Sure.
Don't know that reference.
There's no reply at all.
No.
I'm gonna take a cautious peek in the closet there.
Inside the closet, you find a bunch of old, mildewed, and moth-eaten robes, not unlike the one that Granny was wearing when you accosted her earlier. In fact, a number of moths fly out of the closet at it being physically opened and exposed there.
Really, this is her entire wardrobe.
They get exposed to the air. Those are good clothes.
Oh, those are
That's her fancy bits.
those are fancy bits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah, there are
Fancy bits.
a few moth-eaten aprons in here as well, not just robes.
I don't want no moth-eating aprons.
Before I leave the cradle, I'll just pull the blanket out, examine it, and just finish examining the cradle.
Yeah, it looks like at one point it was very soft, but it looks like it's been abraded, probably by claws or scales or whatnot. So it's in kind of sorry shape now. But
And I'll leave it be. It doesn't seem like it's anything.
Anything under the bed?
under the bed, there's a lot of dust.
Never
A lot
know.
of dust.
All right.
There are
Awesome.
bunnies made of dust under there as well.
Oh, is
But
this
like,
a-
wait. I have to ask because this is the Feywild.
Found magical
Like-
dust.
Actual, like, living dust bunnies or just literally just, dust?
Hey,
You can
for a
check out the upper room.
second, your eyes make you think that they're dust bunnies, but then you realize that a few of them are actually just house centipedes that are scurrying about.
No!
Okay.
Ugh.
All right, we're done here.
Well, there's another room over here.
Oh, there's another room over there?
Yeah.
I'm blind. I can't see. So you gotta-
Oh, yeah,
check
so
it out.
there is. So, there's a room off to this side. On this side, it looks like there's a balcony overlooking the north end of the tree.
Okay, so where was the
Oh, I
closet?
thought that was
Where's the
closet.
closet? We
No,
thought this was the
this was a wardrobe here.
Oh, that's what you're
That's what
looking
you're
at.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we thought we could enter one of the rooms.
I
Okay.
thought that was a closet over
So,
there.
somebody want
No,
to check
this
out?
is a door that looks like it's leading into another room here.
Okay.
Can
there
we
you
check
go.
that out?
Yeah, go ahead, Zark.
Standard procedure.
Okay.
All right. You inspect the door. You
Yes.
Receive.
Open it.
Yes. I inspect the door.
Roll perception.
We got us a party with no burglar, no wizard.
Doing great, guys.
We're nobody lucky to live.
An 8.
You don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Let's
about
clean
this
to
door.
you.
Yeah.
I knock on the door.
Knock on
You hear some chirping from the other side.
See?
Chirping.
Yeah, but it sounds kind of hollow and metallic. It's like it sounds like birds chirping, but like kind of hollow and metallic.
I'm going to ready a spell.
I'll open the door, but I'll be like behind it. I won't open it just like in my face.
You bravely open the door outwards into the room, hiding behind it, and the rest of you can see into the room. There are old, empty birdhouses nailed to the walls of this cramped room, and a dozen bird cages hang from the ceiling. The cages are filled with tiny clockwork sparrows. As the birds' gears turn, the air thrums with rhythmic ticking. Paper and quills are heaped on a small writing desk under the cages. A pair of open windows overlook the forest beyond, and carved into the wall above one window is the word hither, and above the other window is carved the word yon.
Oh.
Carrier sparrows.
Do we need to send a message to anybody while we're here?
Yeah.
I don't think
Oh, wait, we were just in hither.
we don't want to alert anyone in yon. I don't think.
No, we don't alert them right there.
Just send them a message that says I'm coming for you.
Yeah.
We've killed another witch.
Two down. One to go.
So the little sparrows kind of flit about and hop from perch to perch inside their cages, acting pretty much like real sparrows, except for the fact that these don't appear to poop or need to eat.
That's convenient.
Yes, it is very, yes.
Unlike the swallows that keep trying to nest on my front porch.
And blowing them down with a water jet.
I keep scaring them away.
Yeah.
Is it swallows or starlings?
Swallows.
Really? Actual swallows
At
here.
least they're not spits.
Oh yeah, well I get swallows.
Do they carry coconuts?
No, these are lazy.
These are unladen.
These are unladen swallows because they're lazy bitches that like to nest
European
on
or
my
African?
Christmas
Yeah,
decorations
gotta be European.
that I myself am too lazy to take down.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, maybe yeah.
Comeuppance, I guess.
All right, let's
There was a female cardinal that like every single year would for whenever spring/summer would hit would constantly be flying into the and or tapping at the window in the in Caroline and Shirley's house in the living room, the above the French doors, the big old window.
Were they rapping upon your chamber door?
Never. It pissed the hell off of Shirley. She was just like, she would go out there and scream at it. Like, stop it! Stop it! I'm like, Shirley, it's a bird.
Sounds like the Shirley thing.
Yeah.
Are you going to inspect the desk?
Yeah, we.
So the writing desk, you notice that the writing desk seems to have some letters upon it.
What do they say?
If you're assuming you're reading them,
Yes.
it looks like 2 are from Bavlorna, and 1 is from Endelin. The first letter says, "Sister, I don't have Eladon's horn. If I did, I would use it to free Bloodybeak and send it after the Jabberwock that lairs in the palace and hunts in your forest. No matter what Endelin says, that burbling beast of a dragon is a threat to our coven and our 3 realms. How Zybilna managed to befriend it, I'll never know. Maybe we should ask her. Much love, Lorna."
Wait a second. So, Zybilna befriended Bloodybeak?
No.
No.
The thing that's flying around, what's it called again? The
Jabberwock.
Jabberwock.
So Bloodybeak can kill
it.
the Jabberwock. So we got to find Bloodybeak and say, "Hey, go eat."
Or we find out how Zybilna befriended it and let it know that we're on Zybilna's side.
Does anybody know?
No, he ain't gonna buy it.
Does anybody know what Bloodybeak is?
It's a creature that lives in the forest here.
That's what it sounds like, but
Oh, okay.
So she was asking Bavlorna for the horn.
Bloodybeak
They said
sounds
that
like
she
an
didn't have it.
owlbear.
If she did, she would find a way to.
I used the
befriend
wrong
Bloodybeak.
voice for reading that.
Okay.
We're fine. It's okay.
You can read it again, edit it back in.
So, we need to find Bloodybeak.
Yeah, we need to find Bloodybeak. And it sounds like he's in this realm, or part of the
They
land.
get scrap of paper with this.
Yeah, I'll keep that letter.
Okay.
And the other one from Endelin.
There's 2 from what's her face. You want to read the other one from?
One from Bavlorna, one from Endelin.
Yeah, there's another one
Okay.
from Bavlorna as well.
Sorry. No, thank you.
But
I'll read them all.
The next one looks like it's from Endelin.
Okay.
So, I'll read them all. 3.
Let's see. Lovely Scab, the last time I saw the unicorn horn, it was in your possession. Pity you lost it, but fret not. I have gazed into the orrery of tragedies, and it is revealed to me that Eladon's horn will be found. If worst comes to worst, recall that Eladon's mate still dwells in your forest. You could kill the mourner and take her horn, assuming, of course, you're not too busy making toys. Your darling sister, N.
So, what were they? So, she needed the horn.
She was looking for the horn.
She already had. She wouldn't give the horn back to Eladon because that would change back into a horse. So, why did she want the horn for?
To kill the...
She wanted the horn to free Bloodybeak so she can get rid of the Jabberwock.
Yeah, she needed the horn to free Bloodybeak.
Now we're missing a horn. We don't have a horn.
Yeah, now we can't free Bloodybeak that way.
We don't know that Endelin can't
find
help
another
us
way.
with that, though.
Yeah.
I mean, the
other
I mean, we could kill Eladon and take the horn back, but I don't think we
Yes,
would.
he's pretty injured.
Or maybe, maybe
I don't feel like Valena would be down with that.
But
Hey, Valena, can you
maybe he
read
knows
these
how,
letters? We'll be back.
maybe Eladon knows how to free Bloodybeak.
Oh yes,
Anyway.
we could ask.
Kill
Yeah,
the
that's a good
Jabberwock.
idea.
Yes, we could just ask him instead of killing him and taking his horn.
All right,
Excellent.
so the last letter looks like it's from Bavlorna. It says, Dear sister, there's no use asking Endelyn if she has the horn. She doesn't tell us anything. But if we don't find it soon, I fear what the Jabberwock will do after it gets tired of prowling the forest and turns its fiery gaze elsewhere. God's bodkins, that thing gives me nightmares. Must I remind you that we need a unicorn's horn to free creatures from the cauldron's time-freezing magic? It's not enough to know their true names, you know. Of course, my greater concern is that someone else finds the horn and uses it for exactly that purpose. What do you think Zybilna will do to us, we treacherous three, if she's no longer bound by her cauldron's magic? Your beloved sister, Lorna.
Wait. Okay. So, one child had a mishap with the cauldron and poofed. And the Zybilna is trapped in a cauldron. Is it not the same cauldron?
No.
It sounds like they're talking about different cauldrons.
Different cauldrons.
Where might this cauldron
Because she
be?
said if she's no longer bound by her cauldron's magic.
Her cauldrons. Okay.
So, it
So
sounds
who's
like
her-
Zybilna must have had her own cauldron.
Was it Bill had her own call?
So now
I wonder if the last hag, what her name is,
Endelyn.
Endelyn has Zybilna's.
Did we see any cauldrons with any of the hags so far, other than the one that was in the kitchen with the slop cooking in it?
I think
So there was the one here that was boiling the candy.
Right.
Let me
Bet you there was
see if there
another
was one at Bev Lorna's place.
If anybody on the phone's got a brain cell or two to rub together, please let us know, because we're flailing.
Yeah. Did we ever?
You don't remember seeing one at Bev Lorna's place. She had a bloody disastrous looking kitchen with a red cap butler.
Right. And we searched most of her house too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't remember seeing a cauldron there.
No.
Okay, so we
Because
got.
we went to her kitchen and the freezer.
There's a
remember?
couple more rooms here
Yeah.
that have stairs going up to them that we haven't explored.
Is there anything else in this desk that of interest?
No, it looks just like the letters on top of it.
You wanna
Well,
take
the,
a look?
I'll keep the letter.
the ink on the pages, it looks like it was it's kind of like just sepia tone looking ink.
Red?
Sepia.
Sepia is a yellow
brownish.
bit.
The brownish.
You want to check out see if there's anything
Yeah.
on the balcony?
We'll check out.
There are several sheets of paper like that have not been written upon.
You might as well take those and put that with the other stuff. The letters.
Yeah, I'm
Just
keeping
in
the
case
letters.
we need it. Yeah, I'm gonna go check out the
Remember,
balcony.
they got the fancy pen you could try to practice and write.
Oh, we didn't even take a
something
look at the
like that,
pigs. Oh, yeah. Emma, do you want to finish taking a look at the pigs?
No, it's okay. I've admired them enough.
All right.
too. But it could be free bacon for
I'm gonna go downstairs and start reading them. I'm also
All
gonna
right.
go to bed in real life, guys.
Oh,
All right. Oh, that's right. You have to be up work real early. So you head
Yeah,
down
sorry.
and start taking a look at some of the books. Is there?
Good night, Emma.
Are there any? Are you going to bed already, or are you reading the books first?
I'm just gonna start scanning the books. I'm probably gonna read that Nilbog book. That sounds interesting.
Okay.
The Last Laugh, whatever it's called.
All right, so you're going to hang around the library while we're going and filtering everything else.
All right. So
Yep.
the Nilbog book. It's a thin illustrated book that describes Nilbogs, who are capricious fey spirits that possess goblins and foment chaos in goblinoid society. They use their magic to drive others to do the opposite of what they desire. But all the book's writing is backwards, so you have to read it in that mirror that's downstairs to going cross-eyed.
That sounds like an awful reading experience.
It doesn't sound super fun. Thankfully, it's mostly illustrated.
Stuart or Mike.
Okay.
So
I'll just keep doing that, and you'll hear like Pip muttering and complaining about reading this book. It must be truly dreadful.
yeah, but you see,
Right here.
when you're
Go
looking
back here.
through the
We'll go
illustrations in
into
the
this
book,
room.
like
Okay.
Up the stairs.
some of the goblins that get affected by these nilbogs, it looks like they turn into gremlins.
Ooh. That sounds.
No, that's no dang gremlins.
Yeah,
I've heard
Sounds
tales.
bad.
yeah.
I'll point this out to Pickle as maybe a cautionary. So it could be like a cautionary tale for goblins, and it might impact something for her later.
What?
Yeah. Miss Pickle, could you please take a moment to look at this?
Take a look at what? What?
It looks like some sort of chaotic being that makes you do the opposite of what you wish to do.
Huh?
It may be good to just be wary of this. I'm not sure if this is some part of your people's lore, or it may be something that you're already aware of. But regardless, sometimes these tales can have good lessons passed down.
Oh, I mean, I don't know, like, diddly squat about, like, goblin stuff, so sure.
Yeah, so it's an illustrated like children's book, and it shows that there's like these fey spirits called nilbogs that turn goblins into beings of chaos and eventually they become gremlins. It's kind of creepy, settling.
Yeah, and like Kip is gonna pass that information to you, like he's reading a book.
Oh,
like
adolescent daughters. That's what does that.
Yeah.
She's 12 years old. Oh no.
In goblin years, that's, like, a little bit older. Like, more like 18, 19, but still.
Good night, guys.
All right. Let's see. Let's see. There's some other books here. There's All Things Sticky, Slippery, and Sweet, Phantasma, Dementos, Codicil of Conundrums, Pity He's an Elf, The Queen's Gowns, Tales from the Gloaming Court, which is actually a set of 11 hefty green covered illustrated books, but it looks like volumes 3 and 8 are missing. 3 Rules to Rule By, and Twilight Tides. So I'm not sure if you want to look at any of those or not. Did Emmett depart?
I believe he did.
Oh, okay. All right. Alrighty. So, let's take a bio break here.
Alright.
Bio break. We are resumed. Okay. What room are you making your way to now?
Wait.
We're going. Okay, what?
What?
Did you press record again? Or unpause?
Yes, I have unpaused.
Cool.
Okay.
We were gonna go make our way back to the family portrait room and then go upstairs from there.
Yep.
That was the next room that we could see.
Alright, so you go back to the family portrait room and head upstairs from there.
Fireworks up there.
It is.
Waiting.
He is. How do you get up here?
Move my character.
3 large freestanding looms dominate this chamber. A young goblin and a group of young children work the machines, filling the room with loud rhythmic clatter. A door is set in the opposite wall, and an archway to the east leads to a storeroom.
Oh, so we actually, because when we first went upstairs, there's nothing there, right?
Yeah,
There's
there's
a
nothing
landing. Yeah.
So, the children are still working the loom?
Yeah, it's noisy as hell up here. They probably haven't been able to hear anything else going on.
I'm like, hey, children, you can stop working.
So you have to shout to be heard above them.
Yes.
And
What are they making?
Just weaving, working looms.
You know what? Industry may not be a bad thing for this little community if this is something they can do, but that's another matter. They need to know the witch is dead.
Yeah, I'll them and get their
it
attention.
looks like they've been weaving fabric with these large cradle-driven machines, and it's dramatically quiet once they stop, and they see. The children look kind of anxious, seeing a bunch of grown-up strangers here that they don't recognize. But then, like, Mishka is like kind of tagging along with you guys since you freed her.
Yeah, I'm like, you guys don't have to keep weaving. You can go.
Yeah, Mishka says, yeah, they shoved Granny in the oven and burned her up, and then they smashed the ovens to bits, and the fire guy, he dove through the wall and he disappeared.
Yep.
It's just the kids just kind of look at each other, and then the little goblin kids see Pickle in there, and like, and they shout and say, "Are you our mommy?"
I was gonna say,
Wait,
"Mom?"
what?
What?
I am.
The two little goblin kids just run over, and they just glomp onto Pickle.
What?
Oh, adorable.
I didn't know you had kids.
I don't have kids. I'm 12.
Didn't even know you had time for that.
They're just kind of hugging on your legs and sitting on your shoes.
Who's the daddy?
They're that teeny?
They're little chilling goblins.
Oh, they're so teeny. Oh my god, I love them. I mean, no, I am not, but I mean, I know.
Do you want to be our mommy?
I don't think I'm old enough to be your mommy, but I know some goblins that could be your mommies, maybe they are, or maybe they could be.
She might be able to help you find some.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. What he said.
It could be useful with cannon fodder.
Pickle, give me a perception check.
Roll
Well-
it one.
Give me a deception check.
Me? Oh.
Yes.
Perception or deception?
Deception.
Or stealth?
Or a stealth check.
Alright.
Your choice.
Ooh, I got a 2.
A 2.
He just
So
he
you
forgot
hear-
that he was whispering. He shouted at
So
me.
Landon
Is there like a spool
still
or
hasn't gotten
something?
used to having a sense of discretion back. He's not sure how this whole thing works. And you hear him stage whispering to Zarek, maybe we can use this cannon fodder.
I throw like the nearest spool of thread or yarn at him.
You make an attack roll.
What am I using? Because I rolled an 18.
Improvised
Oh my
weapon.
That's
god!
it.
You're gonna kill me!
No.
Doing non-lethal
Hang on a
damage.
second. Now, looms. When you say a spool of thread off a loom,
Well, no, there's
Well,
one
I
sitting
meant
on the floor.
or a ball of yarn, like anything. Nothing
something,
sharp.
something that's not going to kill him in one shot.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
like these giant
no.
balls of yarn.
Yeah. Okay.
And so it's like the size of a medicine ball.
Okay.
So you get concussed by this giant ball of the kind of like olive green yarn that just conks you upside the head.
What the hell just happened?
And
That was
the
your-
little goblin children don't know why you're throwing that, but they say yay, and they run over and they start kicking at Benito's shins.
No, wait.
They can't really kick much higher than about his ankles.
And I was thinking of taking you children with us.
It's like
Yeah.
Mom.
Okay.
All right.
So while they're all beating on him, this is basically a factory, right?
Mhm.
I guess we need to poke around it a little bit, see if there's anything of interest in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna come over to this other, past the looms in the other corner, see if we see anything other than thread.
So you start poking around here. You do see that third child who is in here. So it looks like it's a little gnome girl, and she's kind of like hiding inside of a basket because she doesn't know what to think about the fact that there's all these goblins and big folk in here.
Do y'all know Will? Okay,
We're with Will.
go find
Yeah.
Will. Will's still in the tree somewhere, I thought.
He's our friend.
I think he's in the. I think he was in like the next.
The next tree over,
Yeah, he's in the next tree over because he was up raising hell in the other workshop.
I explained to them where Valena had the other children to go hide or wait.
The little gnome girl just goes, "Woo," and she just like flips the basket over her head and just like scurries around. She bops off a couple of the looms as she's running around inside this basket, and then she just like runs out the door, and you hear a as she rolls down the stairs,
She kind of reminds me of Blue.
and then you hear the patter of her little feet running away again.
Okay.
That is
And
about
the
how
two
random kids are.
the two little goblins just look at each other and say, Pogo's so weird.
Poco?
That's from the small green kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
They're
you're all,
so cute. I love them.
you're all so cute, but you should go find Will and the other children, and we'll come get you when we've made sure nothing else is here.
Me.
They say okay, and they get off your shoes and they like just reach up and grab Pickle's hands and start trying to lead her away so that they can all look for Will together.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, this
That might not be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so looking around up here, you see that there's you see a few of those tin soldiers up here. It looks like they were patrolling and just sort of like fell apart when the hag was slain. And so there's bits of like armor and whatnot just lying all over the place. The kids must not have been able to hear them over the racket they were making with the looms and whatnot. Let's see what else we got.
Will not try to control them.
Well, I don't think she'd be storing anything too valuable around where she's got her workers. But you never know.
Right.
So, as you guys search around here, give me some perception checks to see how good of a job y'all do.
I don't have a plus.
17.
16 plus 4 is 20.
All right, you guys have no problems. So, as you're looking around, you realize that Benito's probably lucky he didn't lose an eye or something, because in the middle of that big old spool of yarn that got hooked at his head, there's a gold bodkin like in the center of it.
Ooh.
Oh, gold bodkin. What's that?
Well, gold ain't
like
much.
it.
It's a stabby.
Oh.
Oh,
like
yeah. Oh, dagger.
Is it a valuable or is it a weapon?
I mean, it's gold.
So it's
Gold
valuable.
It's more ceremonial valuable.
There's also you also found a pouch holding 35 silver, but the mintage is unfamiliar to any of you. Like, it doesn't look like it's from Elsamar.
Any
It doesn't
writing?
look like it. You don't recognize it from anywhere on Faerun.
Any writing on it?
Pip is able to read it with his. I think he still has comprehend languages up.
Oh.
He's not in here though.
But
Well,
it says something about like Overlord Kiss the Mercies.
Okay. Interesting. Overlord Kiss the Mercies.
Yeah, you've never heard of before.
Okay. And
Hey, it melts.
and me from being from the Fae, I haven't heard of it from any other realms or anything. Don't know anything. Okay.
You want to add it to your inventory?
Yeah.
Add 35 silver coins and
Unknown
gold.
dagger. Yeah.
Not dagger, gold.
Bodkin.
Bodkin. There you go.
Bodkin. Bodkin.
Yes, that's how you spell bodkin. Yes.
Underneath one of the little stools that the kids were sitting on, one of the gnome girl was sitting on a little book to help boost her up because they're all so small, and it looks like it's a little leather-bound book, and it's got all sorts of delicate little sketches and watercolor paintings of pixies, sprites, and other fae.
Like a taxonomy kind of thing, or just random art.
It's sort of like one of those, what's his name, Brian Froud or whatever. The guy who does all the pixie
Okay.
books.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it's kind of like one of those. So it doesn't look like it was done by any of the children here. That's for certain. So it looks like it was done by a professional artist.
You ever see that show, Photographing Fairies?
No.
Oh man, that's a clever little piece.
Yeah. So you found the gold bodkin, a pouch containing 35 silver pieces. The fair, let's say, Overlord Kiss to Mercies on one side. On the back side, it looks like the depiction of an island.
All right, so is it Overlord? Is it like 3 words, or is it Overlord?
Well, the coin has 2 sides. So on one, it's got the profile of some noble or ruler that says Overlord Kiss to Mercies.
Okay.
And then on the back side, there's a tall island, and you see Pip reads off the name and he says Lankmar.
Lankmar. Okay.
Lankmar.
Yeah, he says I have no idea what a Lankmar is.
Well, yeah, maybe it can be used for money.
Oh, that's funny. I searched Vodkin, and it pulled up exactly the room
Oh, you
that
kidding
we're
me?
in D&D Beyond.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Okay.
Stop cheating!
It's the
I
one
wasn't trying. I just
bodkin
wanted to
in the
find out
whole
what a
thing.
bodkin was, and that's the only bodkin that
I just
existed.
know that from Shakespeare.
There's a couple different ones.
All right, I'm not reading the rest of the description. I just saw bodkin and silver coin pouch.
It's just stabby. That's all it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, so you don't really find anything else of interest up here.
All right.
There's you go looking through the crates that are around the room. A lot of them are full of yarn. You find some knitting needles, crochet hooks, some gears and things used to repair the looms and whatnot. There's some finished rugs up here. Some clothes for children and whatnot. Nothing too terribly exciting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing we want to take, sounds like.
Yeah, and then the door over on this side leads out onto a balcony.
Alright.
Sorry, is this on the map?
It is on the map if it slides, yeah.
I guess I'll just, Benito just stick his head out there to see if there's anything interesting.
So the balcony looks out over the western side of the tree. So, like below you and to your left, you see the pumpkin patch, in which there's a couple broken skeletons lying in the dirt, and you also are able to make out where the shambling mound decided to simmer down once his quarry was no longer in his sights.
Gotcha. Some civilized folks might be able to make something out of this.
This building.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Nothing of interest out there. Let's continue on.
All right. So, where did you guys want to go next?
We gotta go back down
There's
and
one more upstairs room that was.
Correct.
Yeah, we'll go over there and
Mhm.
check it out.
All right. So you go back into the room that Valena had started to venture upstairs in.
yes,
Yep, that's it.
I think the bill
About halfway up the stairs, there's a door that leads into. There's a door on a landing that leads to the west. If you want to check that out.
Sure, we'll take a look. Don't see where you're talking about. Oh, I see.
Let me. Is it the map on over there? All right.
Yeah,
So-
yes.
That's cool. Check it out.
So, you enter a cluttered chamber. You see a plump little halfling boy and a young, fluffy bugbear who sit at workbenches. And they're just kind of slacking off and not really doing a whole lot. But looking around, you can see this looks like it's a cellar that contains rolls of fabric, bobbins of thread, knitting needles, and pin cushions. And the kids are just kind of like sitting there and kind of with their eyes on the door, as if they're just like waiting expectantly to see what happens. And when they see like a bunch of grown-ups poke their heads in here, they're like, "Hey,
Yes.
Hey,
what you doing?"
We're checking out the place. We've finished off Granny Nightshade, and we're checking out what's here.
Granny's dead?
Granny's dead.
She is no more. She has ceased to be.
You are free to go. Go meet up with Will.
Well, they just go running out of the room and like push their way past you, and they're shouting, "Well, well!"
Does the bugbear lead too?
Yeah, little bugbear girl.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna look through here and see if there's anything of interest.
Okay. Looks like this room contains materials for the workshop. This was the room that creepy doll emerged from, as well as that rug that tried to smother Valena. Looking around the room, give me some perception checks again.
Yeah, let you guys do it. You don't have any perception?
19
We'll
plus.
still get a nat 20.
Here we go, 19 plus.
Okay. Yep.
All right. So
Follow his lead and see what.
yeah. So you guys end up finding a spool of barbed golden yarn. 3 bolts of silk in shades of putrid green and cesspit brown.
Okay.
A set of 5 painted thimbles depicting poisonous Feywild plants.
I need to stick my finger in that.
That looks like it's about the only things
What was the
of
gold
value
thing?
in here.
What was the gold thing?
A spool of barbed golden yarn.
Barbed golden yarn.
Another balcony?
Barbed golden yarn.
Yeah.
I could make maybe something for fishing out of that.
Well, it's gold, so we can sell it, maybe.
Yeah, no,
Golden,
no.
but not gold.
I don't.
Did you say gold or golden yarn?
Golden.
Yeah.
I was
Oh.
just tossed it in the bag.
Okay. You know, should
And
I toss
then,
it?
three
Mine
bolts,
barbs.
and then 3 bolts of silk.
Yeah.
These are the things that actually look like they might be worth any sort of money.
Silk's
Yeah.
gotta be worth your money.
Okay, 3 bolts of silk. I'll add that.
And
Oh,
Yeah,
The
the
bar-
thimbles. The thimbles are in like a collector in like a padded embroidered case.
I'll sell.
they're worth something to someone.
all right.
Put it all in the bag, a whole bag of shopping. Bag
Yeah.
I'll add that
Some bag of
stuff
loot.
to my backpack, and then how many 3 thimbles?
6.
A set of 5.
Oh, so.
Set.
Set of 5.
Uh,
Neither of us can hear the numbers he's saying. No.
thimbles depicting
Various poisonous plants.
Yep.
That part I heard.
poisonous plants.
Mm-hmm.
Of the Fae.
Okay, so that's about all you find in here. There is a balcony that looks out over the gardens. This balcony is a lot closer to the ground than the one in either of the last 2 rooms you were in.
Do we notice if any of the other creatures that were out here earlier that we had seen are still alive or
At
Like-
good point.
Well, the pigs and goats definitely look like they're all still alive for the most part. The snakes look like they got dispatched.
is that big heap of pile
Yeah.
of brush
Yeah,
over
the-
there still
Yeah,
look alive?
the shambling mound was. You can't really see the shambling mound from where you're at here.
I'm gonna assume it's not going to attack because it's the person that gave it its
Yeah,
last
the-
command is dead.
Right.
Yeah, so the. Zoomed in the right spot.
Yeah, because he would
Yeah,
be
so
off to
the
the right.
shambling mound would be like up here.
Gotcha.
The pigs are over here. The goats are over here.
No skeletons.
Well, there's a couple skeletons that look like they've just gotten tired and like laid back down in the garden beds, like the ones that you didn't finish off. They're just sort of chilling out there.
Gotcha.
All right, so we go check out the room that Will should be hanging out in.
Okay.
So yeah, we go back into that staircase and keep going up.
Yep, you guys continue up the rest of the way. I think Belinda was the only one who made it up here earlier.
Yes.
Yeah, she was.
Where am I at this point? Am I still
So
away?
the little children ended up like leading you downstairs and all over the place. Eventually, you all end up finding your way up to this room upstairs, and it looks like it's the dormitory. It's a dormitory nestled in the tree's boughs. It's got round windows that overlook a wooden balcony outside. Lining the walls are 10 child-sized bunks, outfitted with patchwork quilts and straw-stuffed pillows. All around the room, there's like little children, like who are excited and dancing around, and they're excited. They're all excited to see Will, who's like y'all kind of look up to as like their big brother. Except for in the one bed at the very end of the chamber over here, there's a young male dwarf who's lying in the bunk, who is coughing and is drenched in sweat. And there's another a slightly older boy who keeps mopping his brow with water from a bucket.
Yeah, that was me on Tuesday.
Is Belinda still here?
Yeah, Belinda's up there too.
But I'm okay. I can cure.
Oh, you can? Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I go over to the child and just put my hands on him and do cure wounds.
It doesn't look like it doesn't look like he's wounded. It does seem to like improve his strength a bit, but he still looks green around the gills.
So you ask that boy that he's with what's wrong with him?
Benito, give me a Zalric, give me a survival or a medicine check.
Let's see. I'll go survival. Got better with that.
Let's see.
21.
Oh, sweet.
On survival. I can do medicine as well.
Yeah, Belenna's also... Actually, Belenna's the best in the party at medicine.
Yeah.
Hey, do I remember seeing a chicken or anything?
14 for the medicine.
Just
14, and you got a what?
21 for survival.
Okay, so the two of you are examining this boy together, and between the two of you, you determined that it looks like he got poisoned by something.
Oh. Well, I happen to have something on me that should cure him of that. I've got this doesn't look to cure poison.
From what you understand.
Oh wow, you're gonna get the kid high.
Wouldn't be the first time.
So yeah, the lick toad, from what you remember hearing, it should be able to cure poison if he licks it.
All right, I'll hand it to Belinda's there. Belinda, if you'd like to use this lick toad, you can take it.
Oh, thank you. I will.
I'm not being
take
for
it.
the child, not for yourself.
She'll giggle at mystery.
Sorry, you're breaking up a little bit there. What'd you say?
She'll take it and then she'll instruct.
Instruct the child to lick the toad.
Yep.
The stick? Oh. All right. Give me a diplomacy check.
Can I help her?
Well, I'll try to persuade to.
You
My
got
persuasion sucks.
Well,
Unfortunately, I don't have Deirdre here for the persuasion.
I'll give you a hand.
Yeah, Pip is actually the best, I think.
Okay, I'll have to with him.
Where is he? Actually, wait a second.
He's charismatic. Benito is.
Well,
Hey, I get intimidation as in with the dude, you're gonna die.
I'm sorry. Benito's the best at persuasion, followed by Pip. So Benito.
Sorry.
Glenna's just gonna kind of coax him. Come on.
Persuasion 14 plus 7. So that's what, 22? 21?
Yep. It says, the little boy says, "Oh, I got sick when I licked the toad in Granny's bedroom.
That's so.
But this toad's gonna cure me?
Yes, it's a special toad. And why did you lick the toad in Granny's bedroom, for goodness sake?
Somebody said that it would make me feel good.
That's what this toad is for.
Trust me, my little friend, this one will actually make you feel better from the other one. So sorry you got sick.
He says, okay.
If it doesn't, I'll kill him.
He's usually serious.
Cool.
Yeah.
Can I watch?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my toad back if you keep this up.
He licks the toad, and when he does, his pupils like one of them gets real big, and the other one kind of goes. Whoa. And the color comes. He's no longer looking green around the gills, but he's looking like.
Is he stoned?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like he's kind of like. He's like. I like this toad. And he just starts licking it like it's a lollipop.
Take the toad away now.
He starts licking lollipop.
Careful there, careful. I'm gonna take the toad away from him.
I'm gonna get out my mess kit and make him a quick cup of coffee.
So,
Does the lick toad have one use and it's done, or do I get to keep it or what?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I've also got one lick toad as well.
You got a lick toad?
Yeah.
Alright.
They might be on a one-use item. I can't remember.
Alright.
Yeah.
We can figure it out later.
If it's a magic item, I would think it'd be one. If it was not a magic item, it was an actual toad, that would be probably a day in between.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll figure it out later.
Skin becomes slimy once again for licking.
I'm gonna struggle with the kid, and then I'm gonna eventually take the toad and give it back to Benito. Please hide this.
We'll take the two toads and put them in a bag together so we can make more.
There we go.
Nice. All right. So the little boy seems like he's
Probably
feeling
stoned.
a lot better now, and he starts after a few minutes he seems like he wants to start running amok with the other children.
Come on.
But he seems to be like wanting to joust with like dandelion knights and things that the rest of you guys can't actually see.
That's what just
Don
let him
Quixote.
enjoy it until the headache sets in.
Yeah. He says, "Come on, we gotta ride the trapeze. It's the only way we build up enough momentum to take him down."
Good.
And he springboards off his bed and leaps into the air. It looks like he's trying to grab something, and he just crashes into the next bed and bounces off it, and then lands on the next bed and before rolling onto the floor.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
He says, I got him, and he's like wrestling with a blanket. Yeah, and half the other kids are just watching like.
Yeah, okay.
Cute.
That's fun.
So as you
Let's
guys
get kids high, that'll work. Yes.
I need some of that.
Are you guys reconnoitering
First
this
one is
room for
free.
anything valuable?
Well, if there's anything valuable in this room, it's probably going to belong to the kids, but yeah.
So perception checks if you wish to. We'll assume that Pip is doing this while the rest of you are distracted by children.
Alright.
Okay.
What
I got
what about the little dwarf guy?
Well, the little dwarf
That's
guy's the one who's
bouncing off the walls.
He's a hallucinating little
Well,
kid.
there was one that was looking after that one. So.
Oh, there was another boy. That boy,
Yeah.
the boy who was looking after him, says, "Wow, that's kind of weird that you lick one toad and you get sick, and then you lick another toad and you feel great. Like, what's up with that?"
Better living.
Well, clearly one's a sick toad.
One's a sick toad and one's a lick toad.
Exactly.
He just kind of crosses his arm and he says, and he just throws down the cloth into the bucket and says, "Whatever."
Don't go
He says,
be
"Hey,"
licking any
he
strange
says,
toads.
"Well, let's get out of here. Let's go have dinner or something. We need to celebrate."
Hey, Will. Is Will here?
Yeah, Will's here.
Oh, yes, Will, we heard that you did a fantastic job clearing it out up here.
Oh, why, thank you, my friends. couldn't have done it without you. Bravo on taking care of that old witch and cooking her goose.
So what manner of beast did you turn into?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Very well.
Oh, crap.
Lame. So now that the witch is gone, it looks like someone could actually make something out of this village and actually do some good with it.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "You've got a fine point there. We should round up all the people that Granny's put out of house and home over the years. This would make a fine place. We've room enough for everyone."
Yes, we
Clean it
figured you
up.
and the children could take care of each other here and maybe make this something useful for everyone.
Quite right. I wonder if old Winterbow could help us round up everyone.
Oh, and I'm sure he would love to help everyone and take care of.
Do you know what red beak is? Was it red beak?
Bloodbeak.
Blood.
You know what blood beak is?
He says, "Bloody beak, bloody beak."
Don't say it 3 times just in case.
One of the little kids near you says, "Bloody beak, bloody beak, bloody beak."
Okay, but if somebody
looking
explodes,
around.
that's your fault.
Dang, bloody beak pops up behind everyone.
Just peck him in the head.
Don't you know that it can be dangerous to say things' names like 3 times? Like, I don't know.
Hey, pickle, 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 and she shows up.
Pickle, pickle, pickle.
Like, tickle, tickle, tickle! Tickle, 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 tickle. She tickles them.
Pickle, tickle.
Pickle.
Mm-hmm.
The kid, she tickled the kid when they said her name 3 times.
You pickled the kids?
She pickled.
Tickled the kids!
Tickle the kids.
Pickle, tickle,
We're
tickle.
gonna have start having that whole Peter Piper.
Yep.
Oh, so
I'm gonna bite somebody.
Will thinks of it for a moment. He says, "Bloody beak. That's the giant owl."
Ah,
He says, and I don't mean a giant owl. I mean the giant owl.
So why is he called Bloody Beak?
Probably because he gets his beak all bloody from chomping on people.
Well, you see, and Bloody Beak is a sky titan. He says, in the ancient days when giants battled dragons for control of the world, Amon, the father of the giant gods, created rocks so that his worshippers might challenge the dragon's dominance in the air. And when the war ended, rocks were freed from their giant dominion and spread throughout the world. Bloody Beak is one of those rocks.
Oh, those kind of.
I have to ask, would Pickle know that he means
I see.
the bird and not like, does Pickle know that a rock is a bird?
Give me a knowledge nature check, Pickle.
Whoa, wow.
Pork is-
Okay. I rolled an 18, so 17.
You are familiar with your dad is like a ranger and a hunter, right? So
Yeah.
you've heard him mention a few things before. And you recall him once mentioning that some of the sailors he was talking to at one of the pubs, recounting having seen a giant rock swoop down over the Laconian Sea by which you guys lived, and it flew off with a small whale in its talons.
Ooh.
And as we all know, swooping is bad.
Yes, no swooping.
So, from what we understand, this Bloody Beak may be able to assist with the Jabberwocky.
He says it's certainly possible. Rocks treat even giants as potential prey.
So, any idea what this thing might be?
What it is, I don't know how to convince it to not eat us.
Says, I'm not entirely sure where Bloody Beak might be. Personally, I think I'd rather not find out if I can help it.
So, not very friendly?
Well, when you're food-sized,
Good
We
point.
all look
You
like
don't
friendly.
exactly get a name like that without being kind of not friendly.
That's how I was wondering about that, actually, yes.
Yeah, I think this is where the note talked about controlling it, where that might be a thing. You don't want to actually approach it or try to.
I would think Eladon might know something about him as well, since they were trying to collect his horn.
Oh, that's true. Yes, we can go ask Eladon. That's right. We're supposed to ask Eladon about that.
All right. So while you guys are reconnoitering, while you guys are getting everything back together, from the forest, you hear some noise approaching. You hear a few like screams, like splat, whatnot. And as you're looking out, you see Little Oak, the treehouse and treant approaching, and it looks like his upper branches are covered in goblins, and it looks like he's been stepping on red caps like they're bugs.
Good.
And one of them, it looks like he just yeeted one of them, and it splattered up against the side of Loom Lurch before sliding back down to the ground.
Sweet.
So it looks like he's rescued the goblin traders and whatnot.
Cool.
We can steal their stuff and sell it back to them.
Yeah. Other thing I was thinking about on the way to talk to Eladon, we should go back to the room where they had initially tied up Will, where the mimics were.
Oh,
at.
yeah, we haven't checked that room out yet. But I guess we
I
have
don't
to kill
know.
the mimics.
If the mimics just died when Skabatha died, would they cough up any treasure or anything?
Mm-hmm. They were these mimics were in the form of chairs, not chests. So who knows?
Oh, okay.
Maybe there's some loose change in their cushions.
Oh, okay. I thought they were like chests from around the edge of the room, but turned out.
No, they were the chairs that you guys were seated in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
What's the name of the tree?
Loom Lurch.
Loom Lurch.
No,
We didn't sit in those chairs.
with the tree.
Oak.
Little Oak.
Little Oak. Maybe Little Oak should be sheriff around here.
Maybe.
Sounds like it.
He could help patrol while the kids make it home. And
While you guys are doing your thing, now that the goblins are back, one of the goblins actually does recognize their children, and takes the two off of Pickle's hands.
Aww.
Or shins, as it were.
Or shins, as it were. And they're like, okay, well, you can be our big sister Pickle.
Okay.
So everyone's happy. They start setting up a big banquet to celebrate the fact that Ding Dong, the witch, is dead. So they're all excited about that. Eladon is kind of eager to get back to the lake and see his beloved Lamorna.
All right, you ask him real quick.
yeah, I asked him, I said, Eladon, we've heard that there's a creature, a rock called Bloody Beak that could possibly defeat the Jabberwocky.
And they need your horn for some reason.
He says,
That's why they had your horn.
He says, well, my mate and I, we do have the ability to break enchantments. That is one of the powers bestowed upon our kind. If you have need of us, you may summon us, and we can aid you with this.
How might we summon you?
He says, visit us by the lake, and we'll bestow upon you a gift that will aid you in this. But yes, the last place that I saw Bloody Beak was in the Palace of Heart's Desire.
Of course, which is where the Jabberwocky is guarding.
Yep.
So we have to sneak in there to free him to get rid of the Jabberwocky.
By the way, make sure we warn everybody about that silly little cauldron in the kitchen. This should now be cooled off and solidified.
That should be cold now. But yeah, we'll let them know too that there's gunk in it, which the goblins may like. I don't know.
Yeah, they might.
Never
Maybe not this goblin, but the other goblins.
Just because our goblin was raised amongst humans and doesn't know like good beetle candy when she sees it, doesn't mean the other ones don't.
Stuart seemed to enjoy his.
Yeah, Stuart enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said it didn't taste good. And it made him sick.
Well, you know.
Sometimes things have to grow on you before you like them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
you know, when you learn to be a cook, you got to eat your own mistakes, right? So
Yeah.
Mm. So the everyone here they set up a big banquet in the middle of the goblin market outside, and you know the sun doesn't actually ever set here. It still looks like dawn all the time, but they
The poor drow kid.
with Stuart's help, you guys are able to prepare a banquet of things that like people who aren't goblins would enjoy eating as
sweet.
well. There's plenty of cheese. There's plenty of sausage. You know, if you want to make casseroles or quiches with all those eggs you found, you know, you can whip up pretty much whatever you want.
We could make
red
grilled
mushrooms.
cheese or fried pickles.
Oh, there are a ton of mushrooms in the gardens on the west side of here, actually.
We got all kinds of gardens.
I forgot all about all the damn mushrooms.
We got mushrooms, we got cabbages.
There is a whole page of goddamn mushrooms in here. So
Okay. Well, we'll hear the mushrooms first, and then I'll have.
So you find, and between the druid and the ranger, you guys are easily able to identify all these things. They've got butterfly saddles. These are bright yellow toadstools that have ruffled saddle-shaped caps, properly sized for a pixie or sprite to sit on. They taste like butter and can be used as a substitute for that ingredient in recipes.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna gather up me and say, I need hire me a porter to carry all my ingredients.
Well, we can dry some of this stuff if we're here for a couple of days, and
Oh, we do have.
No, it takes a long time.
Oh, it's not a bag of holding.
Are you going to take a goblin with you for a porter?
Actually, you know, and you can take a goblin as a porter and put the stuff in the bag of holding.
Yep.
Oh, I think I've actually got pictures of these. Open image and new tab.
Sure, why not?
You're talking to a fella that will spend a good 30, 45 minutes going through the mushrooms in the Asian grocery store to find the good ones.
All
I
right.
am not
So-
going with you to the Cajun grocery
So the
store,
leftmost
like,
one is the
Why?
butterfly saddle.
oh, yeah. Okay.
Most ones are the butterfly saddles. The next one, that's kind of creepy looking, are called elder caps. Valena knows that eating one of these white and gray mushrooms causes the eater to look much older for about an hour, but that it's actually an illusion that wears off.
Those could come in handy.
Yeah, there's also one in the middle is Executioner's Hood. It has a black hood-shaped cap. Anyone who consumes one must risks falling into a cataleptic state that is indistinguishable from death.
For how long? Definitely?
You'd have to cure poison to get it bring around.
There's also the colorful Hummingbrella, which has a frilly parasol-shaped cap that drips with sweet nectar and attracts hummingbirds. You also know that eating one of these has the same effect as if you were to have taken an antitoxin.
So one to cure the other. There you go. Need both.
Yep. And the last type of mushroom that's in these gardens are prickle noggins. Each of these mushrooms has short prickly spines growing out of its red cap. And you know that hats made from prickle noggins are very popular in the Fae courts and considered very fashionable by tiny Fae such as pixies, sprites, fairies, and what do they call?
That's some trade goods right there.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so
That I can already think. Guess how many times we
Run into
folks
pixies.
use the death-
Briganox. Briganox like them as well.
freaking drinks. Okay,
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
the one that causes seeming death and the one that cures it. That can be used very craftily.
Yes.
We're going to add these to our inventory.
I think we should have at least half a dozen of each, just to Mushrooms aren't that heavy either.
Yeah.
So.
Be careful.
The
with
plant
bad
beds.
dangerous ones.
The plant beds, you make sure to step around all the skeleton bones that are still like in them. But the plant beds in your garden also contain licorice, sugar cane, marshmallow. Some of them have Pop-Tarts growing on them.
Trademark.
Pop-Tarts. Actually, was it say Pop-Tarts?
They've got all sorts of shit growing on these. It's the Feywild. Some of them might be
Pastries.
Some of these might be like generic brand Werther's Originals.
I got a whole drawer full of those. Look at the cameras. I don't got
And you also see some of them grow gumdrops. The minty ones.
I had my cooking cap on a little earlier, and I was thinking I need to be carrying around some dried chicken meat, some salted poultry. There's a reason for that. It's because you can use that to whip up a little chicken soup on the spot if you need to for someone that's not feeling well.
So the livestock that she has here, there's pigs and there's goats. So you can get the milk from the goats if need be. The pigs, well, you know what pigs are used for.
Bacon.
You can get pig milk.
It's not like that.
However, like one of
with the cats.
Penelope,
Milk
that
from the cat.
little I think Philomena. I think she was like the little halfling girl in the workshop from earlier. She, as you guys are poking around looking for food and whatnot, she like runs over to the pig pen and she picks up one of a little piglet that she's named Oink, and she's just like hugging the little piglet and carrying him around with her all night.
Yeah, see, we told you Oink would be okay.
We'll leave that one last.
Yeah.
All right, so basically, I'm wrong. I'm a pig eating shit around here.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say, we haven't taken our rest. We could rest.
Identify all the shit.
Stewart could cook us up something. Have a nice meal. We can identify our stuff.
Yeah, you guys can definitely do that. There's plenty of time for you guys to get a long rest in.
Yeah, let's say, is it okay to say, all right, so let's go ahead and say we'll do that now. Take a long rest, identify everything, and then maybe you can just send us a text that's got like the identified stuff in it.
Yeah, I can do that because I think folks are probably getting about ready to nod off for the evening anyhow. So
yeah.
So yeah, I'll put together a list of all the things and put in like the NPCs and notes.
Right.
And it's, if you need to look back, I mean, it's either my inventory or his.
I have a book.
Okay, I didn't know if we got everything out or not. So yeah.
Well,
We were trying to be very.
You guys were pretty thorough in your searching.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
anything I'm thinking ahead on is what do we do next? And I like going to the lake and visiting Eldon.
Yeah.
And get that rock to take care of the Jabberwock before you do anything else.
So we got to be stealthy and getting to the island and getting across without attracting his attention.
So you remember the oil can that you guys found earlier, Squirt?
Yeah.
He can lead you guys to Jan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he can.
And then Clapperclaw's here now too. He was the one who was
The guy
hanging out with. He stayed with Little Oak and some of the others.
All right.
He can lead you guys back to thither, but you guys are, as you guys are talking, like none of them know how to get you guys over to the Palace of Heart's Desires.
But that's in.
No, that's in Yon. Palace of Heart Desires in Yon.
Oh, is it?
You said somebody can get us to Yon.
The oil can.
Oil can.
Okay.
Yeah, they say, well, the Palace of Heart's Desires, that's kind of like it's its own separate thing.
Oh.
So we need to find another guide who knows how to get there. But I think they talk amongst themselves, and I think Amador? Yeah. Amador would definitely know how to get there.
Who's Amador, and what can we find?
Oh, he's a dandelion knight. He lives in Yon.
Of course.
Okay.
Yep.
How can we talk to them if we're trying to get there?
Well, we'll have to get there first.
How do we get there?
The oil can will lead us there.
Like, well, it's like the easiest way would we could head back to Thither, cross across Thither, and then take one of the skyways there, the big tall bridges, like the aqueducts.
Okay.
Yep.
Or the oil
that'd be the
can.
easiest way.
Or the oil can has it, or was
What
that
would
the oil
be
can?
in-
That's the way the
easiest
oil
way.
can seemed to go.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Yeah, so Clapper Claw can lead you back into Thither, and then you guys can head back across Thither, and then Squirt can lead you
Squirt. Okay.
into Yon.
All right, gotcha.
Okay.
So next time we're going to go talk to
Lamorna and Eladon.
yeah, right, and then over to
Yon.
Hither, then Yon.
Yep.
So it's hither, thither, yon.
Yes.
All right.
And-
I'm gonna prep plenty of trouble.
But I'm sorry, yeah. Hither's the one that you guys were in first. You're in Thither now.
Right.
So it's like
Hither,
Hither,
thither,
Thither,
yon.
Yon,
So we
and
can
then
go
Palace
from,
of Harsh Desires.
so we can go from where we're at to yon straight. We don't have to go back to hither, right?
Well, you cross back and then Hither, and then go across.
Okay.
Got it.
Palace of
Okay.
Yar's Desire seems to be something that's the end game.
Yeah, I was like,
Maybe.
that is the end game. Yeah,
All right.
that's the inward world.
All right. So next time we go talk to unicorns.
Yes.
Yes. It
Yeah.
sounds like the Jabberwocky might be the prison keeper or guard of or wherever Zaduna may be held as well.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
It's possible from the letters that you read from
From the letters we've read
from
from
Endolin and
yeah.
Bavlorna, it sounds like
Her
sounds like
cauldron.
she somehow tamed it and it was her guard.
Yeah.
If we
It's
can,
a Bilna, I think.
Yeah.
if we can
And
get
I'm
this bloody
Follower
beak,
of Zabilna, so hopefully it'll not kill me outright.
But it has tried to so far.
No. The Bloody Beak.
Bloody Beak. Okay.
Bloody
Okay.
Beak.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm
I read
thinking
that
we
backwards.
get bloody beak to just go take care of business. We ain't got to mess with it
It's-
because the rock.
Can we? Yeah.
I'm sure as heck take care of the Jabberwock.
Yeah. It sounds like it.
We just want to free him without him killing us.
Indeed.
All right.
That was
That's it.
Well, good job reconnoitering Loom Lurch and ensuring the safety of the children and curing the very sick little boy.
We didn't even talk to him. We got too stoned to even talk to. Maybe we should have talked to him first.
Yeah. No, his name was Brotor.
Okay.
Brotor, the
Brotor.
Brognator. Little dwarf boy.
Hopefully we didn't miss his quest line.
Oh,
You will.
Kelsey. So you guys found a bunch of magical mushrooms that do everything from taste like butter to cure poison to make it look like you're dead to make you look like you're older to forming fashionable headgear for
pixies.
tiny-sized fae who want to go to court. So everyone set up a big old picnic. Stuart cooked up some good stuff. Philomena is playing with Oink the piglet. And you guys are going to visit Eladon and Lamorna when next we meet to find out how they can help you with dispatching some of the enchantments. After which you're going to make your way back into Hither with the help of Clapperclaw, and then from there Squirt can lead you from Hither into Yon, where you're trying to find a dandelion knight who goes by the name Amador, who is purportedly able to lead people into the Palace of Heart's Desire.
There you go.
And we will identify during our rest the items we looted.
Correct.
And as we go on this next leg of the journey, let's minimize unnecessary encounters.
That takes all the fun out of it.
No, it's
All right.
That's
we
half
got
the fun.
100%. Get all the quests.
Gotta get 100% completion.
Yeah, gotta get 100% completion.
Gotta platinum the game. All right, I see. All right. Nighty night,
Accomplish your main
folks.
goal.
Good night.
and
Hey.
clean up.
Great session.
All right.
Nice, diplomatic, just kind of relaxing
Yeah.
session.
After a 2
Very
session.
A very trippy one, I would say.
Yes. Mushroom. All right. Night, everybody.
I want to bring something.
Good night.
Yeah, next time when